Good evening, everybody. How is everybody tonight? And I just got home from work not too long ago, so I'm still kind of getting settled in. This was kind of a spur of the moment thing doing this panel. I woke up this morning and made my decision about it, decided to sleep on it after I had been notified about some of the things that Shelley was saying on her own panel last night about me. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. And some very, very interesting allegations you've made, some of which I'll answer, and you're going to get a lot more answer than you bargained on. In the meantime, I'm going to welcome everybody, and we'll see who's in chat. Looks like around noontime we had Adjust Your Focus, dehydrated as hell lately. Sasquatch, Six Banga, Glenn Lambright, Aussie Manda. Hey. Hey, Algie. This is great. Dirt guy. Shelley isn't afraid of hurricanes. She knows only tornadoes drop houses on witches. Yep. And look here. My girl boss bitch. Hey. Dave Peterson, welcome. Hunkylicious. Don't pick on my Mr. Warlow, crazy dingo, okay? Hello, Newman. Looks like I've gotten everybody. So I'm just going to cut straight to the chase. Shelley was on Rada's last night, and she was running her yap about first one thing and then another. But mostly we're going to talk about some of the things that were said about me. Now, Rada actually restreamed Shelley's panel from last night. And so he has kindly allowed me to use his panel to show you what Shelley was saying.
Jeff, it's like that. Trust me. It was a voice changer on an avatar of a COC violation. Oh, then she knew it wasn't me. Don't try me like that. Don't. No. That's some kind of somebody else who would pull that, dude. No. A COC violation on Katie's channel. Oh. I wouldn't go on Katie's panel. I wouldn't go on there, though. I wouldn't go on Elizabeth K's. You're kidding? No, it's true, though. She said that it happened. I think she said it happened on hers. Yeah, if anybody does that in the future, it's definitely not me, because I'm not going to go near you two. Y'all got issues. And I'm talking about Karen issues. All right? That's something you got to deal with, not me. I can't help it that you want to be friends with me, and I'm not going to let, that bad behavior within my hula hoop, within my circle, or even near my hula hoop. Nobody can get in it because I'm in it. Not enough room for you. So, don't be mad because I won't let you near my hula hoop.
She's such... Why? I don't know why this dyed in the wool white girl decides she has to try to get street with another white woman. I mean, why? It's useless. I mean, you're not impressing anybody with any street cred you might think that you have, okay? Just stop. You are 47 years old. Start acting like it.
And that's because of your character. Maybe you don't like my character. That's cool. I don't nefariously go around and do the kind of stuff that you guys do and make up lies. Don't make up lies. That's dumb. Hello?
What lies? Tell me where I was lying about you, Shelley. Tell me where I was lying about you on Rada's. Hello. I'd like to know. There wasn't anything that I was lying about. You betrayed Corrosive and you said terrible things about his wife, but more about that later.
Yet people still make up lies because it's fun, because they get their cool points. I already know the game, guys. I've been in it long enough to know. So, Elizabeth K., come on up on the panel, chick. What you got? But you won't say it in my face. I bet you, B, that you wouldn't say the things that you say online to my face. And if you think you would, meet up. Don't pull up, meet up in a public place. All right? And you say to me, to my face, the things that you say online. Bet you.
Bet I won, huh? Do you really think I would hesitate to tell you what an attention-seeking twat you are? What a liar and a manipulator you are? I mean, for 2 years, I watched CC ostracize himself from this community to be a loyal friend to you. And frankly, I did too. People didn't want anything to do with me because I was trying to help support a loon like you.
You won't do it. So don't do it on here. Because it makes you look like a coward. Do you want to look like a coward? Prime K. Is that how you?
Lady, I do not know who you are calling a coward. But you are the one who was on Rada's panel and would not even read a sentence that I had typed in chat. You were too afraid to read it. You didn't want to. I don't like that person. Who's the baby back bitch in this scenario? I paneled up. I came up and confronted you. You waited until you were safe on your panel to run your mouth. All alone, without me there. Well, people were more than willing to send me DMs and say, hey, Liz, Shelley's real triggered by you. So now I have the clips.
You choose to look. I'm talking to Elizabeth K., by the way, guys. The person who decides that she wants to bully me and probably others soon. So watch out for her. She'll be the next one riding your ass to bully you. That's what she's good for. Bullying.
Come down from the cross. You know, I tried with you. I tried and I tried and I tried, and I made a legit effort. because two people that I thought the world of asked me to. You're the one who doesn't have any concept of what it means to be a friend. And again, I'm going to get into that a little bit more in just a minute when you go beyond the pale and say something that I just couldn't ignore.
Why is she good at bullying? She's actually not even good at it. She sucks. She doesn't have any skill. She doesn't have like any tactics. She just goes hard. That's how you wear out. Ever watch boxing? You think they start out going super hard? No, they have 10 rounds to go. Obviously, they're going to preserve their energy. You don't. That's why you could never win at a verbal battle with me. Ever. So keep sipping for your buddy and see how you.
Was that real? Did Shelly just say she couldn't win? She would always win a verbal battle with me? Really? Really? I had her scared to death. She wouldn't even talk to me on Rada's panel. She would not address me. Yes, Aussie Manda, this is live. But no, the panel isn't live. The panel is from last night. Rada restreamed her, and so that's what we're watching right now. Welcome, Miss Drama Dome. We'll appreciate any witness testimony.
You get laid out. Ho. Elizabeth K. What a joke. Oh my gosh. What a joke, dude. What is her problem? Seriously, what is her deal? Maybe she needs an ice cream cone. I mean, what is the problem? Why does she have to be so negative? Why is she so scorned? Scorned ass. She must be in love with Corrosive, because who would have sent for him that freaking hard? Oh my gosh. He's married. Hello.
And there it is. There it is. Shelly. No self-awareness whatsoever. Your behavior towards Corrosive, this projection of yours, it's absurd. It is crystal clear that he was your friend, but you were never his. And for 2 years, he ostracized himself from this community to be a friend to you. But you are so wrapped up in yourself and your both real and imagined slights that you couldn't even see Corrosive's best quality as a man. And that's his devotion to his wife. See, he and I weren't friends at first. And some of the people that are newer, you might be interested in this little history. We weren't friends at first, but his obvious deep love for his wife and commitment to his marriage was something that I both approved of and identified with. And it was a common bond because we both been married to our respective spouses for the same amount of time. And it's something that just isn't always common in this community. And if you had known that, Shelley, if you had known this man that you called your friend for 2 years, you never would have said the things to him that you did. Dishonoring his wife on a public panel, acting like he left you at the fucking altar, saying he wanted to bed you, you raggedy fucking bitch. You never would have disrespected his marriage and the life he has with his family if you were ever his friend, lady. As for your contention that I'm the one carrying a torch, please, this is a pattern with you, Shelley. It is a pattern. Who can ever forget the way you behave towards Ace over Andrew? Any of the OGs in this community can tell you about the night of Harry's birthday party on Polly Crispies in 2020. What did Shelley do on that panel? She bounded up there, bold as brass, immediately went batshit on Ace, accused her of being married and being a married woman involved with another man. How was that ever any of your business? You were so jealous. I saw you. I watched you. You acted crazy, which is what my problem was with you in the first place, you frowsy looking loon tart. And that brings me to another thing. Shelley has gotten kind of mouthy about looks lately. Well, maybe not lately. I mean, she's been tormenting Golden for a long time. Okay, well, maybe not tormenting. Golden knows she's a lovely woman and not ugly, despite what Shelley might open her yap with. However, she popped up on Rada's, and when I said something to her in chat, she says, "Shut up, Elizabeth K. You're ugly and old." Okay. All right. I'm ugly and old. Okay. So what are you going to tell me, Shelley? You're going to tell me with my clear skin and my smooth hair that I somehow, you look younger than me with your frizzy ass hair and your cheap plastic granny frames with the cheap spray on AR coating, your overbaked and overlined complexion, huh? You're going to tell me that I'm the one who's ugly and old? Fuck off. With your dry looking over matte red lipstick you have to scrape off your teeth, that again emphasizes the fact that you're an older woman too. You do all of the wrong things with yourself on all levels. You and I are middle-aged women. Stop trying to be a lammy when you're clearly leaning more towards mutton with the low-cut tops. A husband who loves you wouldn't mind, but seems your ex fancied the socks instead of you. Why you must exhibit your wares for a desperate crumb of attention, I'm sure I don't know. Yeah, no, and I don't even try. I would look like I was bloody. No. But yeah, I'm ugly and I'm old. Okay. I've managed to keep a husband happy for the past 23 years. What have you done? Oh, by the way, I don't filter when I cam up. So I'm going to open the panel because, like I said, I wanted things to be open to victim testimony or witness testimony. No, victim testimony. Shelley's victims, both female and male, the women she's attacked, and the men she's obsessed upon. She's another Connie with the, you can't go over there. A lot of the drama last summer between Corrosive and Shelley was over the fact that he was being civil and kind and friendly with Golden Eyes, and Shelley just couldn't stand it. What are you? Are you 5? Right. And we've got the link posted. But yeah. Let's see. Guess we'll play some more of what Shelly had to run her mouth out about me over.
Oh my gosh, dude. Know your fucking boundaries. Really? Seriously, respect them. Like, clearly. All right, hippie. I think she's trying to tell me to hang this.
Boundaries. She really brought up boundaries. 2 years ago, Corrosive and his family, they went to Florida. And Shelly wanted to meet up with Corrosive in the middle of the night while his wife slept in their hotel room. And Corrosive shut her down with not just a hard no, but a hard fuck no. You want to talk about boundaries, lady? Let's talk about that. You're the one who tried to meet up with a married man in the middle of the night while his wife slept in her bed. And yep, Ace is going to come up. Shit's about to get real. I cordially invited both of the ladies who are Shelly's #1 victim targets to this panel tonight. Serious about what? About her wanting to meet up with him in Florida? As a heart attack. As a heart attack.
Up. I'm stepping in hot waters, starting to boil. I don't know. I just get really worked up when I think of these bullies that, follow me around and then try to dogpile me. I mean, what am I supposed? You don't even let me talk. What am I supposed to do? Just take it? Is that what the crowd wants to see? Why do you guys like to see that? Let any one of you guys take my spot and tell me how it feels. Any one of you. Let's play a game. Let's play who's in the hot seat. Let's put somebody in the hot seat and have everybody go at them. We'll get together all the haters of that one person and just let it just be a dog pile fest. How about that? You guys want to do that? Throw the dog some bones and start barking at the chihuahua? I mean, I don't understand what you guys want to see. I don't get it. They see my name and all of a sudden they get so freaking triggered. Why? Nobody has an answer. And Silver Diamond, you can go fuck yourself, bitch. I don't like that woman. Ugh. Fuck you. Bitch. Ugh. Can't stand her. Let her step to me too. Weak ass bitch.
Ain't nobody gonna pull up. Ain't nobody gonna step up. I'm not leaving Texas. You're not leaving Florida. Shut the fuck up.
About Silver Diamond. I meant every word of it. And that's how I really feel about her. Those are my true feelings about Silver Diamond. I think she's a two-faced bitch, and she gives out really cheap ass things to people to get their docs information. She's not good. She's no good. Don't fall for it. And also, she's a victim shamer. She's a rape victim shamer. And that's Silver Diamond for you guys. The worst of the worst. She just can't be better than that. She can't be better than the worst of the worst. It takes a lot to get back to a semi-good status when you're the worst of the worst. And that's Silver Diamond. She's the worst of the worst. She's the one. Too bad. Don't feel for you. That's you, sweetheart. You're the fucking worst of the worst, hoe, slut.
Now it just seems like she's just tossing down insults just to toss down insults. So if you happen to be one of the older community members, or not older, but people that have been here longer, who here was present the night of the Harry Ball's birthday party at Polly Crispy's, where Ace was attacked by a batshit Shelley on his panel, where she demanded to know her marital status? Because I remember that moment distinctly. Ace does too. So do a lot of others. I was there. Huh? Bones remembers. Yep, that was on the Danger Zone. I remember being so pissed off that night because Misty Reardon sat up there like the fucking panel slug she was and wouldn't get down, and I wanted to let her have it with both barrels. Yeah, it was replayed a lot of times, but I'm not sure what happened to the clips on it. Adjust your focus. The funny thing is that wasn't the only time Shelley railed on Ace about her marital status. There were other occasions as well. I mean, it was obvious to us from practically day one that Shelley carried a little torch for Andrew and was super resentful of them getting together. As a matter of fact, I think I'd venture to say that Winky's death you can probably lay squarely at Shelley's feet. Because I think it was the fucking Smurf she liked, not Andrew. STL. Hello. Doofy. Succulent salami. Well, come on. There's a lot of fun to be had to drag Shelly. Come on. Looks like we've got Ace up here. Is that you, Ace?
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. All right.
Hey.
Hey.
Hold on 1 second. I can't hear you guys. I just hate to bother Andrew. Hold on.
Absolutely. We need victim testimony.
Hey, Liz, say something.
Hello.
Okay. Thanks. Alrighty. Oh. Okay, I'm here. He had to fix it for me. I guess the site was muted.
Oh my God, I can't even highlight that sock. Oh my God. Elizabeth, I'm here.
No, I did not know that she did that as corrosive to meet her. I really didn't know that.
You didn't know that? Well,
No.
yep, it happened. Serious as a heart attack. He told us at the time.
That is definitely crossing the line. That is pretty fucked up.
Yeah, well, he shut her down, not with a no, but a fuck no.
Of course.
I mean, here's the thing. I would never meet a man that I talk to on the internet without my husband present. I mean, if I had let's say Corrosive and his family, they were in Dallas, and I was like, hey, meet up. I would not meet him without my husband with him. It would just be weird.
Right. But to even have somebody ask you that, jeez.
Yeah.
I mean, I honestly don't think that Shelly really knows what a friend is, in my opinion. Her friends that she has on YouTube really serve a purpose for her. She has a purpose for all of them. Just like somebody was saying earlier, what did they say? I don't know, maybe it wasn't in this chat, but something about Connie, okay? She only tells us, or other people, don't call him out of his name and don't do this and don't do that, only because she wants him to go after people that she doesn't like. I mean, that's her purpose for him. And unfortunately for Corrosive, how I see it is that she used him as what you guys call it, as a simp. Seriously. Because Corrosive was loyal to her and he did defend her.
Of course he did.
I mean, he called her out on her shit, yeah, but I mean, he still defended her.
And it got to the point that even before their big falling out, I mean, he was just it was just wearing thin. Him giving her solid advice behind the scenes and her taking none of it.
Right.
Because that's what you do with Shelley. You try to give her the very best, the very smartest advice on how to handle things. And then Shelley always turns right around and goes and does exactly what she wants, which is usually the exact opposite.
Right. And there's a purpose for that, because she wants attention, and then she wants to claim like, oh, they're attacking me. But you know what? Just like when I heard that little clip that Rada had put out of her stream last night, I was like, yeah, she's starting her own fires. I mean, there was no reason for her to even, I mean, she had her stream apparently, and then all of a sudden, before it ends, she just has to make sure that she does her little jabs here and there. She could have addressed you on Rada's. I mean, you were there. I mean, for her to sit there and say, oh, I bet you wouldn't say it to me. Yeah, you did, and you would have. But she sat there on mute the whole time.
Yeah, she wouldn't talk. She would not talk. And when Rada tried to get her to read a sentence, I'd put in chat, she wouldn't read the sentence. I don't like that person. I mean, how childish is that? It's like, I'm going to put my fingers in my ears. I can't hear. Just, fuck you.
Yeah, that is her. I've had a long history with her. A long history. And you know what? She is relentless too. Like if she decides that she doesn't like you or whatever it is, I mean, she is relentless. I mean, over 2 years ago when it started with her and I, she was extremely relentless in chats constantly. But I have to say, unfortunately, Golden got the brunt of it, because she is relentless with her to this day. I mean, I've seen it where she's gone back on Golden streams, or if Golden leaves a comment on a video, she definitely puts in her 2 cents on there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't watch her streams. I really didn't know what was going on. I really don't pay her no attention. I do see her pop up in chats. She'll go up on Rada's panel. I've seen that, which I don't understand. Like, she puts herself in these situations where she knows, people are going to address her then. Because if you try to go to her chat, apparently she's blocked everybody. But then she'll say, hey, come on up here and address me. But she has you blocked.
Yeah, that's a famous tactic. Come up to the panel, but you're blocked. Yeah. Whatever. But
and why she doesn't like Golden is beyond me. Naughty, I see your comment there. The only thing I can say is Golden is liked. She is very, very liked. If Shelley doesn't like you, she doesn't want no one to like you. If you're friends with Quick Quiver, you better watch out, because she'll be on the attack. And then Golden can sing beautifully, and I know Shelley attempts to sing. She's just jealous. It's just jealousy. And
oh, by the way, I'm going to be miking up on panel at some point myself, because Golden's not the only one who can.
Mm-hmm.
And Shelley knows it. She's heard me. Ha, 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 ha.
I think Bones was a victim too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Bones? Corrosive? Where's Corrosive? Andrew? Where's Andrew? I said male and female victims.
Yeah, I think Babe's been a victim too, in my opinion.
Fucking
Well-
victim shamer. Nothing else better to do.
Oh, I didn't mean to turn that back on.
As a
But yeah, I mean, those of us that saw it know what happened. And there is,
yeah, I don't know. I just don't get her. I'm thinking back of the clip that I heard earlier of her, calling you those names. And I mean, hey, we're on YouTube. I mean, we get called plenty of names. It's not, that much of it's like, kind of comes with the territory in a sense. But oh my God, just like out of the blue. Let's see if she says it to you. Tell her to say it to your face.
Golden.
Hello.
There you are.
Can you hear me? I'm on
Yes,
my
ma'am.
phone, so I hope it works out. Well, what's going on? I figured I'd come up and
Drag Shelly a little.
honestly more laugh at her than anything. She's so pathetic. It's funny.
And honestly, yes, the way that she goes after the women on here, even if it's not like us, I mean, other women that she goes after, I find that to be funny. Like I've said before, we're all made differently, tall, short, thin, heavy, whatever it is. The beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Everyone has a different taste. But I'll be damned, she does need to look in that mirror. For real.
Yeah. I've never claimed to be anything spectacular, but I mean, you don't see me going around telling women they're hideous either.
Well, that's because I don't think you've ever felt the need to make yourself feel better about yourself, to talk about other people that way, right? I mean, that's the big thing. I was talking about this last night. I think it's hilarious that the people who want to call someone fat or old or ugly, like, honestly, it's just all projection. And that's why I asked, like, do you guys own a mirror? Like, do you not, like, you're completely delusional. Do you not see what we see? Because
At least my eyebrows aren't retarded.
Yeah, you have zero room to talk about anyone. Like, no room at all. I mean, I think it's a privilege to get older. You know, we're older. I've lived. I've got children. They're grown.
Yep.
Like, I mean, I'm in the best time of my life, supposedly.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
I'm having a great time right now. My kids are grown. My time is my own. I go to work, and then the rest of the time I can do my thing.
Yeah.
Where is there a fat joke?
Yeah, and if you could reach the age that we are, I think we're all roughly around the same age. I'm probably the oldest of all of you.
Yeah.
You know, and all I say is I am proud to say that I just turned 53 because I don't have a wrinkle on my face, okay? None. I don't have one. I know it's hard to believe, but I don't.
I turned 47. I turned 47 in May. So.
And you have beautiful skin too, but you know.
Yeah, well, I also don't go out in the sun, Shelly.
No, me neither. But even if you did have wrinkles, let's say we did have wrinkles, right?
I know.
Because that's the part of getting older. We're all going to get wrinkly, and eventually it's all going to age. Like, who the fuck are you to talk about somebody looking old? Like, again, you have no right to even to make that assessment on another person.
Very
None.
true.
And, you know, like, as women, especially women who've had children, like, we got our battle scars. Shit. If you've carried a child and given birth, like, I own every stretch mark, honey. And I don't fake the funk. I have them. I mean, you know, it is what it is. I'm not tripping on it. So why the fuck is anybody else? Like, unless you ride in this ride, like, why are you worried about it?
Yeah. I mean, it just.
What?
No, I missed. Hold up just a second.
She's all, get up here. So I come up and sit in the back for 5 minutes.
I'm sorry. Hello, Newman.
Hello, upset women.
Hey, I'm not upset. Let's just make something clear. I for the last year, and I think most of you can agree with me here, I have made every effort to ignore her. Ignore all of her bullshit, all of her poking and prodding. The only time I gave into it was on her panel, which that bitch can't seem to fucking get over. I told her to fuck off. That's it. That's no verbal abuse. That is fuck off. You came up there for one reason only, and that was to pick a fight. And you got exactly what you fucking got. In fact, I didn't even fight with you. I wasn't even going to give you that. I told you to fuck off and leave.
Absolutely.
Yep.
You go around, you are the architect of your own hell. And I've been saying this. Now, she's not the only one. There's other people that do it too. You run around hopping from panel to panel, Discord to Discord server, picking, poking, prodding, trying to start a fight with someone, stir up the shit so you can go live later and talk about how you were bullied and harassed. Get the fuck out of
Absolutely.
here.
Yep. And I give
And
you
you've been-
credit because as much as she's poked at you, when you haven't even acknowledged her or anything like that is insane. I probably would have lost my shit.
Yeah,
Well,
no,
and it's even worse right now. What actually was the absolute fucking living end for me and Shelly was when GD hopped to Shelly and said, Shelly, did you know that Golden Eyes and Corrosive are watching your panel in private voice chats in a Discord, Shelly? Which is a complete fucking lie that never happened.
never
And she's so
happened.
latched onto his greasy, weird fucking man tits that anything GD says to her, she takes as gospel. She hasn't gotten it through her fucking head yet that GD's a troll and he's playing her as a lol cow. Always has, always will, has done it her entire career that they've known each other. And she's too fucking stupid to understand it. But she went off. She fucking went off on me like, you're hanging out with that bitch. And I'm like, no. And she's like, well, I heard about it. And yeah. And that was the end. That was just the fucking end. And what
He's
led
like,
up
she's
to
got
it
a
was
claim.
she wanted me to pick a side. She wanted me to take her side over Golden's. And I told her, I said, look, I never saw Golden carry her groceries up her stairs, sit on her couch, and do 45 minutes on you. But I watched you do that to Golden. I've never seen Golden come into chats and start ripping on you, but you do it to her. So no, I'm not taking sides. My suggestion to you is exactly the same suggestion I've made to Golden, which is ignore the other one. Just fucking ignore them. Golden took that advice, was already doing it herself. I'm not like claiming I'm, teaching Golden the ways of the internet.
Yeah.
And Shelly just couldn't fucking handle it. And that was the end of it. That was absolutely the end. That's when I turned on her, and then Liz and Golden became my little girlfriends, according to her. Like, bitch, I've been married for 25 fucking years. I don't have little girlfriends. I'm not here for the same reasons that you are, Shelly. I'm not here to find
Right.
not Mr. Right, just Mr. Right fucking now. So fuck off with that shit.
I can tell
Yeah.
you that, and this is just putting all the rumors to bed. I don't even think Corrosive and I have ever even been in a VC alone. We've always had like at least 5-10 people in there.
Evil Terry.
We're always in a group usually, and it's never like we're all talking about the same thing. And I could tell you that a lot of times no one's talking about these people. No one's talking about Shelly. No one's thinking about her until she says or does something fucking stupid like she did last night. Now, and she knows what the fuck she's doing. She's not stupid. And I've always said this. She knows exactly what she's doing. She really wants her channel to grow. She enjoys the attention. And she wants people to talk about her, whether it's good or bad. She just wants to pick fights. I think she absolutely enjoys this shit. This is like fun for her.
She's been egging this on for quite a while, for months
Absolutely.
now. She's been egging this on. And, now here, we are doing, a little panel about her or whatnot, but she's been asking for this. She has been ignored. She has tagged people. She's done panel invites to people who she claims are pieces of shit and that she would never freaking have on her channel ever again.
Mm-hmm.
She's been wanting this and now she's got it.
And then when
there was a clip of her asking for a link to my Discord server, and because she's absolutely convinced that all I do is sit in my server and talk about her.
Nothing
And,
happens in your server.
Nothing happens. Nobody talks about her in my server. No one. She's not even a topic. I don't post shit about her. Never have. Never will. And that's just the way it always is. When other people talk about her lately, right? Again, no one talks it. Let me just get this through your guys' fucking heads. No one thinks about you. No one talks about you. You aren't even a blip in our existence until you say or do something fucking idiotic and stupid, which is usually every fucking day. That's when people talk to you. That's when people talk about you. But I think you already know that. You already know that. It's all a game for you. She knows exactly what she's doing.
And Richard has a point. Sounds just like a Connie tactic with the picking sides crap.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and then she does the
supporter and be civil to that person.
Well, she 100% does that, but she also does the come up on my panel and face me. I bet you won't. And you go on her panel, and she's got 3 other people up there, and she goes, okay, here are the rules of what you can and can't say and what you can and can't talk about. And if you go, well, I don't agree, she drops you to the back. I think that's not positive. I think you could wait in the back for a little bit until you're ready to talk to the rest of the class. She turns into the most annoying school teacher ever. Shelly, I know why you don't fucking teach anymore. I know why you don't teach. Other than the fact that you're a moron, it's because you do not know how to handle other human beings. You just don't. You set these rules and then insist people follow them. We're in the real world here. Nobody has to follow your rules. Nobody has to listen to your demands. Nobody has to. For somebody that claims that they get bullied, I get bullied. Clap, clap, clap. Viral. Clap, clap, clap. That was a legit mental breakdown, and you tried to take ownership of it and say other people were somehow victimizing you for it. No, you decided to put that live. You do this shit to get attention, then you cry when you get it. Stop. Go to your fucking meetings. Go see your psychologist, get on the fucking meds you're supposed to be on, and spare the rest of us having to deal with your psychopathery.
I
You
mean,
fucking
it's
psychopath.
The funniest
It's
thing
like
is
people,
like,
it's
I don't
just
like
like,
you.
hold on, let me get this out. It's
Sorry.
just like people who drop their nudes in Discord servers and then cry when their bodies are scrutinized.
Oh, God. I think if you don't like someone, why the fuck would you want to be around them? I don't like you. I just don't fuck with you. I'll hang out in a Discord server with people I don't like, but I'm not I'm cordial, right? I don't go out of my way to fuck with somebody. But I don't go, if I don't like you, I'm not going to your channel. You won't see me in your chat. You definitely won't see me on your panel, but I'm definitely not going to be part of your server or in your chat on YouTube. I don't get that. I did my server last night and my stream last night, and she comes into my chats every time I've ever gone live. She doesn't like me. I don't like her. Why
That's
would
her-
you come to my channel? I don't go to her channel. I don't fuck with her.
But see, that's what I'm saying is she'll purposely do shit like that just to keep poking, and you haven't even said anything about her.
It was in Rada's chat where I was just chatting. I was not even paying attention to her, ignoring her. She was repeating everything I said. I'm just it's so childish. It's like grade school shit.
I find that to be crazy that
it's
she
so stupid.
dislikes you that much. I think it's crazy and it's unhealthy.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous. It's grow the fuck up.
And
How
it's
old
hard-
are you?
And it's hard to address her because she'll sit there and, like I said, she'll ask you to go up on her panel, confront me. And she's either got you blocked or she has people up there to speak for her. I mean, it was, I don't know, close to a couple years ago, she finally unblocked me and let me go up on her panel. And the whole time, I think it was an hour conversation.
Mm-hmm.
She wasn't even the one talking to me. She had some other guy up there trying to smooth things over and put words in my mouth. It was just,
of course.
Is that you, AC?
It's me.
Of course, it's all about the manipulation. It's all about the conniving bullshit. She gets caught in something, she'll lie about it. She will lie and lie and lie until the evidence is put forward that clearly shows that she's lying, and then she'll backpedal and go, well it's not, it's not even about that. I'll do, it's just, it's the same shit over and over and over. She's so fucking boring. I just laugh at her at this point. She's a joke.
Well, the thing about last night, which was even funnier than her just ended up at your show, is that she followed you over to Game Over 2's channel. She was in chat at Game Over 2. She's never there. She's never at Game Over 2.
See what I mean? She's got,
she literally followed you over.
I know a lot of you have this question, and I've seen it because I know people ask all the time. Why is she so obsessed with Golden? What did Golden do to her that she's so? I have done nothing, by the way, nothing. We have had our fights. We've had our disagreements. Years and years ago, she did something fucking stupid on a panel. I happen to have an opinion about it, and so did a few other people. But for some reason, I'm thinking it's just because I'm a female, she had an issue with me. And ever since then, and I did try to befriend her and give her an opportunity. I used to sit on her panels and support her channel and, hang out and stuff. After a while, I was just I'm done with the snide comment.
I think it's because you're liked. I honestly,
the backhanded bullshit that she would pull. Yeah. And I finally was like, you know what?
Nigga, 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 nigga,
Oh, that's
nigga,
gonna
nigga.
be.
I mean, it's
Oh, why did I get
one
muted?
thing after another. It's one thing after another. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm over it. I don't even like, so guess what? I haven't been back to her channel and I won't.
Who are you? Who's on panel now? Who's Shelly?
I'm Shelly's bunny.
Oh, okay. All right.
Nigga, 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 nigga.
Who
Oh my
keeps
God.
playing that? Damn it!
Fucking
Who do you
Andrew,
think?
or is that AC?
That is not me.
That was corrosive. That was corrosive.
Fuck off. No, it wasn't. I don't even have that sound clip.
Oh my God.
I have Tonic
Yeah,
saying that
I-
if you want, but I don't have Shelly saying it.
Yeah,
You know,
I don't-
another
listen,
thing
I don't
over-
go- I don't go to her chat. I don't go to her channel. I don't go to her server. I don't fuck with her. I don't talk to her. I don't engage with her at all. She can't say the same. I've never tried to dox her. I've never tried to harass her. She has gone to people asking for my information, asking them where I live, my phone number, my personal shit. She's gone to people where she knows that there's issues in that area, and she just tries to stir shit up. This woman has done nothing but try to fuck with me, and it hasn't really worked over the last year and a half or so. I ignore her, and I told her to fuck off in the last year and a half. I told her to fuck off. That's the only engagement that she's ever gotten from me.
Can we address the
And she
fact that just
can't
because
stop thinking about it. That was in September.
Can we address the fact that just because Liz is friends with Corrosive, apparently she wants to be his girlfriend or something like that? I mean, what is Shelly trying to say about herself then? I mean,
I said that before.
what's that?
Yeah. That's a very
Everyone,
that's a very
projection.
popular
Well,
comment for
Can we
Socks
just
to make because
something-
God forbid, as an adult male or female, you can be friends with another adult male or female without it being something
Right.
more than that.
Well, I mean, just make something clear. Just because a guy is nice to you, I know that there's women out there like Shelly who think that every guy that's nice to you wants to fuck you, and that is not true. Not every guy who's nice
Alright.
and kind wants to fuck you.
All right. It is almost 7:00, so it is now time for October's break.
These commercial breaks are getting dumber and dumber.
No,
I was just thinking the same thing, corrosive. I was like, what's going on?
I thought you liked the October breaks.
I was
Nice
waiting
ferret.
I haven't been to your channel before. I was expecting like a video with a cat dancing or something, and dressed in armor, going, another cat joins the chat. Another cat.
Hey, I could probably make something like that.
Another cat joins the chat. It'd have to have Tobers on it, though.
So I just remember to say real quick, the whole Shelly thing. Let me tell you something. What's wrong with Shelly is jealousy eats her alive.
Absolutely, 100%.
Same thing with Connie. It's the same thing with Connie.
Envy and jealousy.
It tears them up. She was jealous of Ace when me and Ace got together. She was jealous of Ace because Ace was friends with like Golden, and Ace was popular, right?
Mm-hmm.
She was jealous of that. She was jealous of anybody that had anything to do with Corrosive because she liked Corrosive. And the same thing with Quickquiver.
Yep.
Jealousy eats her alive.
Dude, I can't tell you how many times I would be up until 3 a.m. in DMs with her asking me to help her with this, that, and the other thing. We'd discuss the whole thing. We'd get to the end. Okay, that's a great plan. I'd go, cool. I'm going to bed. Put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Go to sleep. Wake up in the morning. She went live. She went live 20 minutes after we got done talking. Did exactly the opposite of what the advice was and deleted 3 hours of DMs. Just wake up to 128 new DMs and they're all gone. It's just a
Deleted.
notification and nothing there. And I'm like, what did you do? And she's like, well, I changed my mind. And that's when I stopped giving her advice. It's the same thing. Same thing with the whole situation that everybody goes at her about.
Woman, you would think that she would be
Hold
more
up.
sympathetic toward victims, but she's
Yeah, that situation right there.
I didn't play that.
Keep accidentally.
She fucked up in the way she brought it in front of people. She got in a voice chat and she decided to live cam in the voice chat to show that she could bring a man home high as balls because she got fed Delta 8 gummies when she thought they were just CBD. she decided she had to show off, and that got her fucked over. And what happened to her shouldn't happen to anybody. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to jump on it was fake, nothing happened to her train. What happened to her shouldn't have happened to anyone. But the reason she gets so much shit for it is the way she has chosen to deal with it, deal with the repercussions of her putting herself out there for ridicule, which is, you're not asking me the right question. You have to ask the right question. Like, fucking just either come clean and tell everybody what happened, or stop bitching when other people call you the carpet, because you won't discuss it. You want to use it as a victim, but you won't explain the situation. That's one of the reasons so many people are upset about it. You can't run around going, I'm being victim shamed, and then turn around and go, but I'm not a victim. You got to fucking pick one.
Baiting the conversation too, when it's not even a discussion, it's not even a topic, no one's talking about it, and then she'll come in and say so-and-so is a rape supporter, or so-and-so is this and that. It's like,
let's not forget, folks, she got her stomach pumped because of THC, okay?
Yeah.
She said that.
No.
Well, I mean, if you eat too many gummies, that's probably something they're going to try and do if it's early enough. But again, she's not smart.
But it's not lethal. That's not lethal. If somebody eats 4 gummies, 100 milligrams worth of gummies, that's not lethal. Unless it's an animal.
Hold on a second, Liz.
CBD or THC.
Let me walk this back a second. Let me walk this back a second and say, if you know that you've been dosed with something, but you don't know what it is at the time, you might have a different idea on ways that they might be able to deal with it.
Corrosive, stop. She did not get her stomach pumped.
No, I don't think she did. And how fucking stupid is it to broadcast you visiting the goddamn hospital for an emergency pelvic?
It was.
Come on.
It was 2 days later, wasn't it?
I have those clips.
I don't remember that part, but
they don't pump your stomach for an overdose. I think there's a window, a time frame that you have to have had to taken it. I'm sure after 24 hours, like, you're done.
Well, they don't pump your stomach for THC, period.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying if you know it's THC, sure. But if at that point you've been dosed with something you don't know what it is, they might. I don't know. I'm not a trauma nurse. However, I know that going live and streaming her talking to the cute doctor while she was getting her pelvic was a stupid fucking thing. I mean, how much do you need attention? How much do you need attention?
You heard it here first, folks. Corrosive thought the male nurse was attractive.
No, she was saying that. She was saying that on the stream. She's in there to find out if she's got pelvic inflammatory disease from fucking a dirty hobo that she picked up at an AA meeting. And she's going, but the doctor's so dreamy. Like, honey, with what he's doing, I'm sure he doesn't want anything to do with you.
And it probably really wasn't a good look, in my opinion. Apparently DFK had called, to check up on her because of that whole situation and whatnot. For her to trash him the way that she did. It was weird.
I was in the Discord server when all of that stuff was going on. I wasn't there for the entire thing, like from the very beginning, but I did come in, and she was with this guy, and they were in the living room, I guess. Now everybody's concerned because she's been acting loopy, and I'm thinking, okay, what else is new? But I started noticing. I was in there with a few other people, and I'm just watching. She had her camera on, and she looked like she was about ready to pass out. Like her eyes she was like dropping her head on the desk, and then all of a sudden it went blank. And a lot of people were concerned. Now, my original thought was, why was everybody tripping? She's a grown-ass woman. If she wants to have a man at her house, let her have, who gives a fuck? But then people were saying he's a crackhead and all this other shit, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I don't know. I mean, obviously something's going on. She's passing out. There's something wrong. She's on something. And of course, everybody's like, does anybody have her phone number? And of course, everybody asked Bones. Bones has her number. And I was like, hell no. Bones isn't giving you guys her number. Like, what? So she can turn it back around on him and say that he doxed her and he's harassing her or some bullshit and make it seem like he's, all this negativity on him. So I said, you know what? DFK knows how to get a hold of her. I'll call DFK. I called DFK and said, DFK, and I told him what had happened. And I was like, people are concerned. I think there might be something wrong with her. There's some strange dude there is supposedly a crackhead. Can you just call and check on her, make sure she's okay? He said, absolutely. He told me he called her like 3 times and she refused to answer. He got no answer. Because he cared about her, he decided that he was going to call the police and do a welfare check.
Wait,
He
is that
called me
allowed up
right
here?
back. Yeah, he called me right back and told me he did that. And I was like, okay, all right. Well, he's like, I'm waiting for the cop to call me back. I'll let you know what happened. I'm like, all right. So I went back into BC and I'm like, well, I called DFK and he's going to call. He decided that he was trying to call her. He got no answer. So he called the police and is going to do a welfare check. So DFK called me back right away. They got there. They knocked on the door. She answered. She was wide awake and alert, lucid. And they decided they were going to go get pizza. So then all of a sudden, she goes live and tells people, I was swatted. DFK swatted me and Golden made him do it. It's Golden's fault. She made him do it. And I didn't even ask him to call the police. I asked him to check on her. That was DFK, and DFK will do it again. He didn't apologize for it, and I don't think he needs to apologize for it. He cared about her, and he wanted her to be okay. A lot of people were worried about her. I don't like Shelly. I really don't like her. I think she's an awful, awful person. But I don't want anything bad to happen to her either, because she's still a human being.
Can I show an image, or is that not allowed up here?
Depends. Is it going to get her channel taken?
I don't think so. I mean, I've showed it 100 times. My channel's fine.
That's up to Liz, obviously.
Is it a picture of Shelly?
Yes.
Whatever.
And her blackface.
Oh,
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 God.
Lord. Okay.
well,
If I
she
was-
made that. She actually
If I was
made that
home, I'd play
herself.
the
It's not like
audio of
somebody
her
else did
saying
that.
the N-word.
I played that when I got up here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Very funny, Andrew. No, I wanted to play Game Over 2's video and on her. That thing makes me cackle.
So I'm sorry, I missed the answer. Can I or can I not?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
And can I mention something else? Like, when I used to restream her, we all know the Shelly Drama Dome used to get streamed all the time. She would strike my channel. She's done it a few times. But anytime that Andrew did it, she would never strike it. But he's such a piece of shit, right?
That is true. We fought many strikes against Shelly, and all but one of them, I believe. And that's because we didn't really try on that when we just kind of sent it in and ignored it.
I remember she went live and was dragging on you, Andrew, and Ace, and probably sent another person, but mostly you and Ace. But then she decided that she was going to switch gears. And for about 20, 30 minutes, she was just talking about me the whole time, calling me a fat pig and a fat bitch and how
Nigga.
and this, that, and the other. So I clipped it and I posted it on my channel. I was like, because she deleted the stream, she took it down. She privated the stream. I was like, oh, so you go through all this and talk all this shit, and now you're gonna take it down? No, okay, I'll put it up. So I just clipped the part where she was talking about me, and I posted it. She struck my channel. She struck me for copyright, and said that she was gonna, and she was gonna hit me. And I was like, I find that very interesting that you talk all this shit and then you take it down. When I repost it, then you were talking about me. When I repost it, then you want to strike my channel because what she does is she re-uploads it, claims that it's still up. I'm not trying to hide anything. Like, yeah, you are. And then strikes my channel. So I took it down. I took it down because of Joe Cool, not because of her. And I promised him that I was just going to let that shit go and ignore her ass. And I did. I did until that day on Corrosive's panel when I told her to fuck off.
When she came up looking for a fight.
Oh, that's going to be close.
Yep.
Oh my God. She came up looking for a fight because nobody was talking about her. So she decided to come up and make people talk about her because it's what Shelly does. And she got the fight that she was not prepared for. And as much as she wants to talk shit about, you can't step to me, everyone who has stepped to you, Shelly, has won. You have lost every engagement you've ever had. Stop it.
the thing is, no one was talking about her. She's still, I guess she just recently re-uploaded that clip talking about Chris lets people bully people on his channel. Like, no one bullied her. No one was talking about her. In fact, we were up there. It was me, Elizabeth, and you. It was just right after Labor Day, and we were talking about what everybody did during the summer. And, talking about the vacations and all the fun stuff we did over the summer and the holiday. And then all of a sudden, I guess she was in the chat for a while, wasn't she? And she refused to come up. She waited till I came up there and decided she wanted to bring her ass on the panel. So she went up there to pick a fight. She went up there
nigga.
Oh,
Come on.
That was exactly what she wanted. So she goes up there and she like, will you stop? Please don't talk
Lord,
about
Andrew.
me. No one's talking about you. No one was talking about her. But she conveniently leaves that part of the stream out. Like, Corrosive was live for at least 30 minutes before I got up there.
Well, she wasn't prepared for that. She figured she could go up there and do her digs at you, and you sit there, not say anything, and ignore her like you always do. She wasn't prepared for that. She got what she deserved.
She also figured I was going to come flying out of the fucking closet in White Knight for her. And she's like, are you going to let that happen? And I was like, yep.
Yeah, that's true, too.
That was fun.
Like, we're up here having a wonderful conversation, talking about what all the fun stuff we did over the summer, and you're going to come up and tell people to stop talking about you that weren't ever talking about you in the first place. Like, come on. The attention seeking shit is probably the most annoying thing about that. Like, just stop it. Go find something else to do. Why do you always have to run around like the annoying herpes virus that you can't possibly get rid of, but you just pop up whenever, when, just trying to start some shit, inflame. Like, get the fuck out of here. Fuck off.
Speaking of starting shit, one of the things from last night I mentioned on your show was all of a sudden, like, she took shots at Silver Diamond for some reason. Like,
Yeah,
I mentioned
what's
it.
that about?
I mentioned it while we're on your show. I didn't mention Shelly, but I mentioned the situation on the show, and it was just like out of the blue. She was like, "You're a slut, there." So like, Silver is like the farthest thing from being a slut.
Right.
Silver has made it known that she doesn't particularly care for Shelly, so therefore,
Right.
Silver is a slut, a cunt, a bitch, and is bullying Shelly. She needs to learn the definition of bullying, seriously.
Right. Oh, no, it's all about being the victim all the time. It's not about being I don't see myself as a victim. Look, I give a fuck about Shelly. I really don't think about her. Really, I don't. Again, she's the creator of her own hell. She does all this shit to herself. So she has
Why don't you come in under your real name and talk that?
For starters, grow a set.
Yeah.
And number two, just to inform you, Shelly and I haven't talked since that panel when Golden went off on her. Just so you know.
And
other than unless you consider Shelly playing that clip multiple times a week, tagging me in it, and screaming that I allow bullying talking, that's pretty much the extent of the contact we've had.
I mean, and not only that, I mean, in 3 years, have I ever been nasty about any sort of friendship you've had with any female in this community?
Nope.
Oh, I think Sobs has been around for a while. Just FYI.
And can I also say that she has been ignored? That's the problem.
Yeah.
She has been ignored. That's why she constantly thinks that she can go in and do these little jabs at people, these little comments, pretty much stalk and harass Golden, repost the video when Golden was up on Corrosives. She has been ignored. So, there does come a time where enough's enough and people are going to want to put their voices out.
Look,
go
ahead.
I was going to say, since I've been ignoring her, she's decided to start calling my wife names. She went off on my wife, then she said, "Yeah, well, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry." And then at the end of that stream of the next one, did it again. Now, you get to apologize once, and then you don't do it again. If you're going to apologize just to do it again, you can go fuck yourself.
It's habitual.
Well,
I want to make this very clear. I don't ever talk about Shelly on panels or any other time. Like, I don't think about her for the most part. Again, until she says or does something fucking stupid and other people bring her up. For the most part, I don't think about you. I give a fuck about you, and this will be the last time that I talk about you. And I'm going to go on with my life and live the way I've been living without you. It's like, I don't go to your panels. I don't go to your channel. I don't fuck with you at all. So just, you don't like me, leave me the fuck alone. Just go away. Period.
Shelley said that Silver is collecting addresses for doxing when Shelley has doxed more people by accidentally putting people's names on screen. That's true.
True. 100%.
And then she refuses to accept responsibility for doing it. That's what pisses me off about that move. It's like if you message her in the back and you go, that one comment was a dox, take it down. She goes, who's it a dox of? Who's it doxing? Who is that? It's like, I'm not going to fucking tell you who it is. Just take it down. Well, unless you tell me who it is, I'm not taking it down. Get fucked. I mean, people go into her chat with dox socks because they know she clicks through entire chat going, yep, yeah, and making dumb jokes that nobody gets. They go in there for that reason, specifically to dox people they don't like.
Right.
And I also want to bring this up is everyone calls Shelly or Antarctic, but I mean, a lot of people, and she answers to it. She has used it, but oh my God, when Corrosive said her name, she fucking had a shit fit. I mean, she was going to start calling him by his name, and still to this day, people call her Shelly, and it's not an issue.
That's when she took.
Don't take that bet. Don't take that bet. You'll lose.
Yeah, nope. Fuck it. They're part of the community. We're allowed to talk about them. What is it with people here going, the people in the community, they're causing the most trouble and being the most trouble. You're not allowed to talk about them. Be the bigger person. Fuck you. Those people are doxing us on a daily basis. They do panel after panel running us down. Fuck you. I'll talk about anybody I want. If you don't like it, the fucking click leave and go watch somebody else's panel. Get the fuck out if you don't like it.
I completely
For
agree.
fuck's sake.
But you know what? Should I decide to have a panel where Shelley or Connie is not the subject, I will have one.
Hey, y'all be careful. Shelley's best friend's here. Steph's here. She's gonna get upset.
Shelley's best friend.
Oh yeah, they've become best friends now. Steph and Shelley are best friends now. You didn't know that?
Is that like your Connie's best friend?
No, me and Connie are best friends.
Oh, okay.
You need that song on your soundboard there, Corrosive. The little be the best friends. Yeah, that thing.
When she started the "Don't call me Shelly" thing is when Rebel started saying that fucking Connie was his slave name, and you had to use his name. You had to call him Rebel. You don't call me Connie. I'm gonna. And she started that too. If you call him Connie on my panel, I'm gonna block you. Fucking get over it. It's not even his name. That's the funniest part. It's not even his fucking name.
Oh my God! Just Shelly's not her name either. It's a nickname or something. It's like short for her name. Yeah,
it's a nickname.
I mean, it's just dumb. Again, it's just nitpicking. She's looking for something to bitch and complain about. It's all about pissing and moaning at this point. That's all it is. It's just very childish. It's stupid. Again, I'm just bored. I'm bored with it. And it's a fucking joke at this point.
I'm sorry, I got to point this out. The sock account, it's great. I wasn't going to say that, but Coco loves this. Who all calls Corrosive Coco? That sock account.
Just about everybody now. Just about everybody now.
That sock account's going to be one of three people, and I can name the two of them. It's not.
I sometimes say CC, but I don't. I usually just call him Corrosive.
That's great.
Coco sounds weird. Oh shit.
Yeah, they did, Richard. It's great. Look, and for all you people that don't think Shelley has sock accounts, I'm gonna tell you right now, she makes sock accounts to purposely harass people. She's done it to Gold, and I don't know how many times.
All the time. Yeah.
Dude, everybody has sock accounts. This is where Connie is. You have to.
Hey, look, I only have a handful nowadays. I don't have that many.
Yeah, I mean, I don't feel it necessary to use them.
I have a handful
I think I got
of
about
socks and a
100 right now.
boatload of Elizabeth K accounts.
Yeah, and the thing like my sock accounts are all like fucking AC or AC Presents or Authority Check, something along those lines. Like when I go in a fucking chat, I want people to know it's me fucking with you.
Mhm.
Oh,
Exactly. Like, say
mine
it with your
sucks.
chest. Don't be a fucking punk ass bitch. You got something to say? Fucking say it. Say it with your chest. Don't use a sock account and think you're gonna get away with fucking talking shit in my chat anyway. You want to talk shit? Then do it. I'll let you say whatever the fuck you want as long as it's not doxing or any racist bullshit or homophobic shit. Like, and no threats of violence or none of that. But you can talk all the fucking shit you want in my chat. Just say it under your own fucking account. So you can own it. But you want to be a punk ass bitch and fucking talk shit under a sock? Honestly, you're a coward.
Exactly.
I just want to say I was wrong. The one of 3 people I thought it was, I was completely wrong. I know exactly who it is now.
No, I mean, yeah, socks can say whatever they want. I'm not taking your opinion with any sort of weight unless you're an actual name behind it.
Exactly.
That's just the way it works.
That's why I don't understand how some people argue with sock accounts. Like, why do you take any of that shit seriously? Why would anyone take anything seriously that a sock account is saying? Because to me, it's no one. Obviously, it's a person behind it, but they're too coward pussy to use their own account. So as far as I'm concerned, it's null, void, doesn't mean shit. Yeah. And your opinions mean dick to me anyway, honestly. Nothing you say about me is going to make me feel bad about myself.
Exactly. The quality of my life and the way I live it is not dependent on what a bunch of morons on YouTube think of it.
That's right.
Did Liz kick herself? Yes, she did.
Did she? She's been having issues. She said she was. I guess she had something playing in the background. She kept hitting the button. I guess I don't know. That was funny. That's how I was last. Oh, I wasn't playing things, but I was like that last night because I hadn't streamed in so long. I was like,
well, yeah, and StreamYard's changed a lot since the last time you used it too. They've added all kinds of new shit.
It has. I'm like, yeah, I think I'm just gonna stick to the easy stuff right now. I'm not gonna try to share screen.
Hey, Liz isn't here. Now we can do all kinds of fuck shit.
No, you can't. So I'm gonna drop down, but I'm gonna go into the bedroom with Babe. So I'll still be here.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna drop too. I'm gonna eat some dinner, but I'll be in the chat.
No, Golden, you cannot drop. What? You stay up here.
Why?
Because you ain't been around that much. So by God.
All right. Okay. All right.
You don't get. Yeah, what is this crap going live at 3 a.m. that you haven't been live for fucking ages? You go live at 3 a.m. when normal people are fucking sleeping. So I had to try to listen to it on my way to work this morning. Thank you.
I went live. I think it was almost 10 o'clock last night, my time, when I went live last night.
Yeah, it was right around midnight or 1 here. Well, somebody in Discord went gold and go live, and she's like, I think I will.
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit.
Totally. Yeah. I didn't. It wasn't planned. I was just like, is anybody live right now? I didn't have
Well, when I seen her live at that time in the morning, I'm like, Gold must have got drinking last night.
No, Fairy Goddess said the same thing. In my chat was like, are you drinking, Golden? Is this a Golden drunk stream? I'm like, I didn't even answer because I completely spaced it. But I was laughing when I read it, and I was going to address it later, and I completely forgot. No, I was not drinking last night. I haven't drank in a long time. It's been a while. Shit.
You know what, Dave? You just hush, Dave.
But I might have a Golden drunk stream pretty soon. Who knows? We'll see. I don't know.
Dave, I'm on panel with these people and wearing headphones. I don't need to lose my eardrums to Andrew being slapped. So.
And Dave, Ace didn't go nowhere. Oh wait, was that Ace who said that? Or David said that?
What?
Oh, it was Richard. It's Richard. Ace ain't going nowhere. She's right here.
I'm right here. I just came in the room with him. I was on a different.
Oh, that's right. They're in. Okay, that's right. That's what they do.
Yeah, I live with them.
I was sleeping originally when she went to get on panel. I get up at 5 a.m. and spend all day long in the heat. When I get home, I'm drained and tired.
Yeah, that's funny.
So
I didn't want to wake them. Which ended up waking you anyways.
She ended up making me anyway, but that's okay.
Oh, that's okay. Hey, it worked out. Now you're here. You know, I want to say I kind of agree, and you know, take it or leave it. It's just an opinion, and I don't care if you either way. It doesn't matter to me. But I do agree a little bit with the Psyops account. I think we're giving her exactly what she wants. She likes people to talk about her. I mean, this is her shtick, right? She stirs shit up, she pokes and prods, and then she'll go on your panel and start some shit, and then she goes live. It's like clockwork. At this point, she's just predictable. So why give her the attention? Like, why even give in to her bullshit? And I know it's like Carosa said, it's sometimes you just can't, you know, like I told her to fuck off. After months and months and months of her bullshit, you know, I took it. I sat there and I ignored her. I did what I was supposed to do, ignore. But you know, sometimes you just it's like a cup that just you keep spilling it over. It's like, okay, I'm just done. Fuck off.
Here's why, Golden. Here's why. If it was a 1-versus-1 conversation, if I was talking to Shelly directly and she was saying the shit she was saying, I'd walk away and not even bother to respond.
Right.
Okay?
True.
But it's not. She is on a public platform in front of a bunch of people in her chat, some of whom are also in this chat, but some of whom only go watch Shelly's shit. She's in there, she's talking to Sweet, and she's talking to Lisa Lynn, proud drunk Texan meth head, and she's talking to a bunch of these different people who get their story from her and then run around and repeat them as if they're fact. We have not necessarily an obligation, but we definitely have a right to refute the bullshit that she says on the same platform that she says it. For all the people that go, you should just ignore it and let these people say whatever they want. Okay, great. And then you, person who's saying that, will be repeating what they say in chats as if it's the gospel fucking truth. No, I don't think so. We get the opportunity to return fire. Since she won't allow it on her panel and she won't go on someone else's panel to have it out directly, this is how it gets done.
Yep.
Okay, I can agree with that. I mean, I can, yeah, I get it. I mean, look, I'm not saying anybody's in the wrong, and I agree with what Steph put in there. She's like, you know, sometimes you don't care about how they feel. You're just, you need to get shit out, you know? And again, when you take so much of someone's bullshit, it's only a matter of time before you fucking end up going off on them. And I could have really went hard on her that day, but I didn't. I told her to fuck off. That's it. I didn't even raise my voice. I'm like, oh, fuck off, Shelly. Go, you know, the attention seeking shit is just ridiculous. Like, go fuck off. Just go somewhere. And that was it. I mean, that's all she could talk. This was last September, you guys, right after Labor Day. And this bitch is still talking about it. Still playing the clip, talking about how she was bullied and verbally assaulted, I think were the words she used, right? Like, are you kidding me? Let's just make it out more than what it actually was. It wasn't anything. It was just something. I told her to fuck off, and that's it. Clearly, she doesn't understand that. She doesn't understand anything about that.
Liz, can you highlight Roz's comment?
I was just going to say that.
So, look, I hate to admit this, but Roz is somewhat correct. She's not dumb. The problem is her brain doesn't make normal connections. She jumps from thing to thing to thing like a pinball in a fucking pachinko machine. You can hear her. You can hear her do it. Like she's in the midst of a thought and she remembers a joke that was funny on her panel 2 years before and she starts hammering the shit out of that. It's the same reason she popped up on somebody's stream the other day with her own, a soundboard of herself doing that blah, blah, blah is a dick thing because she thought it was fucking hilarious. So she was going to go to everybody else's panel and make them deal with it. She's not dumb, but her neurons don't fire like a normal human being. She's
neurotic as fuck. That's for damn sure. And obsessive.
So how was she ever a teacher? Because she's obviously been this dingy her whole life.
Dude, if you pay attention, think back to when she first got here and now. She's way worse now than she was then. It's getting worse. I can't just chalk it up to.
So you're saying that her injuries are progressing.
I'm saying there's something going on in her brain, whether it's she's refusing to go see her specialists, whether it's she's not taking meds that she should be taking, whether it's she's surrounding herself with people that are encouraging her to be more I don't know what it is. But she's not the way she was. I could chalk it up for a little while to COVID was fucking weird. She was living in a shipping container in California, isolated from anybody but the internet.
Got COVID on.
She's not anymore. But she's not anymore. She's at home. She's associating with family. She has people. You know, and it's progressing. I don't know why. I just know that it is.
Didn't she lose her bike in the bike wreck at work and thought someone stole it?
Yeah, she parked it on the wrong side of the building and then forgot where she parked it.
Past her. I'm sorry. I agree with Raz. She's not stupid. I think she's very calculating. She's very manipulative and conniving. She knows exactly what she's doing a lot of times. She has everything planned out in her head. Like, I'm going to do this and that, and this is going to be the outcome. And she just knows. And because she's predictable at this point. But she thinks she's sneaky and smart, but clearly not.
PsyOps. The dumb ones are people like me and AC. Oh. I had to throw AC in there since it's his fault with his narratives.
Oh my God.
Good D fixes everything. Terry would know if a good D fixes things. I'm just saying. You heard it here, folks.
If it was just some idiot that, is just being an idiot for no reason, just, trolling and just, being an idiot. You know what I'm talking about. Like, some people get on your nerves every now and then, and you're just like, oh my God. Like, for instance, Prime. I know a lot of people have issues with Prime. I don't really know him very well. So I've never actually allowed him to bug me, but then he's never came at me. He's never done the things to me as he's done to other people. So I totally get reasons why people don't like Prime and the things he said and done. However, I'm really good at ignoring him. If he does say or do something stupid, I just ignore him. Like, whatever. I'm giving him really pay him any attention.
Do y'all remember? I don't know if it was my panel or Holly's panel, where Shelly flew in the panel and cold-heartedly tried to go at Ace when me and Ace met up, and we ended up showing the plane ticket and the whole 9 yards, and she still said it was a lie.
Well, that's the one. That's the one Liz opened with. That was Harry's birthday panel on Paul's, wasn't it?
Oh, I missed
that was Harry's birthday. I'm told.
Oh no, I didn't have that clip. Nobody has that clip. Nobody can find those clips of her going back.
I bet I've got it on hard drives out in the garage somewhere.
We said that
earlier. Which means we'll see it maybe sometime in the next 100 years.
Look, I have 4 hard drives out there, and they're the 3.5.
What did I say in Discord earlier, Liz? Is this not the exact fucking quote?
Verbatim.
Well, I really have. You can go get the hard drives and show them to you.
No. I know that you have them. That's why I said Andrew will say, well, I have it, but I've got it here somewhere, but it's on one of them little hard drives like you take out of a laptop, and I have to find an adapter, and I have to go through all of them to figure out which one it is.
Not a laptop. It's a desktop one, the Windows 98 512 gig hard drives.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
I know one of those hard drives are filled with Brian Sessions stuff. I mean, completely everything's Brian Sessions. I know one of them is.
I remember that stream. It was a Polytrisby panel, and I wasn't on the panel that day. I don't believe anyway. I wasn't there during I remember it though.
I don't even know.
And I know somebody's got a clip. I don't have it, but somebody's got it. And she was up there. She was adamant that Ace is married. Like, she was trying to make Ace, demanding that Ace prove her marital status. Like, it was
that's
weird.
exactly what she was doing. It's exactly what she's. You're married. She was trying to portray Ace.
She also insisted that we never met.
Mm-hmm.
That we're not dating. She was adamant about that.
Yeah, and real quick, Coco loves Liz. Don't be stupid. Quit spamming the chat with that stupid shit. Thank you.
Yeah. She was also using that Croc avatar. Like
she was.
Remember that?
I think she had a fetish with Crocs, to be honest.
Liz said it right earlier. I think she did have a little something for me. I mean, back in the day, I think she did.
Obvious.
Well, she most definitely did, because I know I don't want to sound like Babe here, but I do have a clip of her talking to.
Well, you don't want to sound like me. What's that
because I don't really feel like digging it up, because I mean, I really don't give a shit. But she was on Brian's panel saying, "Well, How am I supposed to know that that person is dating someone? How do I know who I can flirt with and who I can't?
Why is it any of
First
her
of all,
fucking
we
business?
said that we were together, you dummy.
Andrew wants to fuck me. Andrew wants
Yeah,
to fuck
I mean,
me.
that's how you
AC,
know.
she never said his name though, but you do.
You
Shut
know-
up.
You know that you can't flirt with somebody when they look at you and say, "Would you please stop flirting with me?" That's how you know.
What about knowing that they're married, like you, Kurosov? I'm sorry, when did you know that she did that?
What?
When he went on vacation with his family in
Yes,
Florida?
Yeah. So let me lay this out. Let me lay this out. So we were down at the Hard Rock in Orlando, at Universal Studios Park, and it was about 1 a.m. I went out to have a smoke because you can't smoke in hotels anymore, so you have to go outside, and the only smoking area is outside on the other side of the parking area. So the rest of the family's asleep. I'm trying to wind down, have a couple of smokes before bed. And I'm out there and I'm, sitting outside alone. So I hop into Discord to see what's going on. And Shelly pings me and she goes, what are you doing? Where are you? So I sent her a picture of the fountain in front of the Hard Rock, which is a giant pile of metal guitars with water that pours down over it. She goes, I know exactly where you are. I'll be there in 15 minutes. I'm like, no. She's like, yeah. I'll come pick you up. We'll go. I know this coffee shop. I'm like, I'm 15 minutes from you. We'll go to this coffee shop. We can hang out and have some coffee. And I'm like, yeah, no, that's not fucking happening. And she's like, no, come on, it'll be quick. And I'm like, look, I'm going to get kidnapped by this crazy bitch. They're going to find my body in a fucking... No, I'm going to find my body in a canal somewhere half eaten by alligators with my fucking face missing. No. And I had to say, like, no. And if you do come here, I won't be here. I'm going back upstairs now and going to sleep with my family. Leave me the fuck alone. It was so weird. Like, no, I mean, when I went to England, Tark said, hey, if you're going to be in my area, I can let you know. We can meet up for a beer at a pub somewhere. And I said, as much as I'd like to meet Tark in real life, I'm with my family and it would be very strange for me to sort of abandon them to go meet somebody from YouTube. So maybe on another trip. Because that's how I feel about it. If I'm there alone, yeah, I'll meet up with somebody. But if I'm out with my family on a vacation, I don't want to meet any of you randos. Sorry, no offense to the rest of the randos, but no thanks. And it was just, she was 100% adamant about it. No, I'll come pick you up. We'll go. And I'm like, I've seen you drive. Not a fucking chance.
Right.
Well, Crows, if you ever come to Oklahoma, we'll meet up, go get a beer. I'll come pick you up.
Well, that would be traveling. That's different.
That's right.
I've been down to meet. There's a few people that I wouldn't mind meeting, right? Like if you guys, some people like Andrew and Ace, if they told me they were coming to Vegas, hell yeah, I'd meet up with them. Fuck yeah, let's go. There's a few other people I wouldn't mind meeting. But there's some, like, I don't know. I mean, I totally get it. Like, yeah, we may be chill. Like we could talk and stuff, in Discord and on YouTube. But don't think you're just gonna show up in my city and I'm gonna fucking meet you on the GP because what? No, like no. I think that's something you want to like get ahead of time and respect boundaries. I mean, as a married, especially somebody who's married, I think, or in a relationship, like you have to respect that.
There's a difference, Liz. If I'm in Vegas and we're walking down the strip, or Liz, sorry, Golden, and I'm walking down the strip and I see you, yeah, I'm going to say hi. That's completely different than 1 o'clock in the morning going, I'll come pick you up and kidnap you. I'll smuggle you away from your family and we'll go hang out alone. No.
Sounded like a DL type of thing. Like, I don't know.
No, it wasn't.
Dick, son.
It just had not a good look written all over it.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Well, I bet that would have made your wife real happy too.
Somebody who's ever been in a real relationship would already know that.
Believe me. For the record, wait, let me make this clear for the record first. First thing I did the next morning was show my wife the DMs that I got, and she went, yep, she's batshit crazy. And I went, yes, she is. So anybody believing that this is all going on in secret, get over it. It's not.
That's what people understand, right? When I get DMs all the time, Ace has complete access to my stuff. So all these sock accounts are around saying that Andrew's doing this and DMs. Look, Ace can see my DMs. My DMs are on every device in this house except for her phone.
Yeah, so please, to those people,
Yeah.
come up with something new because that's played out.
You know, it's what I'm getting at. Close like I am. He don't hide nothing from his wife. He ain't got nothing to hide.
No, I don't have to.
Yeah.
Nope.
I don't have to either.
I'm going to tell you right now, if you feel the need to hide something, you shouldn't be doing it. If you feel the need
Look,
to hide it
if
from
you
your
feel the
partner,
need to
shouldn't
hide
be doing
something,
it.
you
It's
better
wrong.
realize you're going to get caught.
Yeah.
When you have to hide something, you will get caught.
Well, if you have to hide something, then you know you're doing something wrong.
Well, you're going to get caught.
Yes.
It's just what it is.
100%.
Well, Shelly knows all about the hiding thing. Her husband was hiding his love in socks.
I still can't believe she told us that.
I can't believe it either.
Do people not have any dignity? Why would any woman admit that their husband would rather fuck a sock than them?
Oh, God.
And she claimed he was playing a video game. She claimed this was playing a video game. No, bitch. He was just good at popping the video game window up when you came in the room. I guarantee he wasn't playing a video game.
Uh-huh.
Do you hear that, Terry?
Why y'all want to get me hit for?
That's like my phone. My husband has all my, he can get into all my stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, Ace knows the lock screen thing on my phone. She knows how to get
I was
into
just
it.
like, all my stuff.
Right.
God, if something happened to me, I would want him to be able to get into my stuff.
Right. Oh, shit. I think it would be hard anyway, especially when you live with someone, to keep anything away from them. Like if you're live, especially like right now, we're all
to
on
hide something.
panels.
Then you
Whoever's in
together.
Yeah, whoever's in
period.
close vicinity can hear everything. It's
I mean,
like,
believe me, it's my husband is retired. He's almost always literally 6 to 10 feet away from me.
yeah.
Ace is usually that away from me.
Yeah.
What?
She said that her husband's usually, 8 to 10 feet away from her. So Ace is usually that far away from me.
Right. You gotta hide something. You shouldn't be with the person, period.
No,
I couldn't even hide fucking Christmas gifts for my wife. Every time I tried to, I swear to God, I'd go and I'd buy her something nice, fucking new earrings or some shit. And the next thing I know, like, she'd find them, like, in the fucking hiding spot. I'd be like, you never go in there. Well, I might as well fucking open it now. Merry Christmas,
Oh, no.
Well, I'll tell you this. When next time Christmas rolls around and Ace gets one of those little baggies from, what's it called? The little gift baggie you get.
What is it? I can't think of it. Ipsy.
I'm going to take each and every individual item out of that. I'm going to wrap it for her.
I was the same way. I used to have to put all the gifts in my office at work. I used to have to. And
I wrapped the Ipsy bag last year and gave it to her. It was funny.
Too funny. Yeah.
I have a dead hitchhiker in the basement wall for 5 years. Now it's possible to hide. Oh, Terry.
Damn, I gotta go stand outside. I'm freezing my ass off. Jesus.
Well, blow some of that cold air down here. Shit.
I don't know if anybody knows this or not, but Terry is the true story that the movie Hostel was written about.
Yeah, it's been like 110 down here this week.
It's 103 right now here.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't even know what. Oh, it's nice. It's warm. No, I won't be able to 5 minutes out here because it's gonna be fucking super hot in a minute.
And I keep bitching about our AC. People don't realize that if your AC unit is cooling 20 degrees lower than the outside temperature, your AC is doing great.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's 108 here.
The only problem is
Nope,
down
109.
here, it means at 11 o'clock, it's still 82 degrees in the house.
Yeah, welcome to that. I know that feeling.
Welcome. No, I was born and raised in that, more like.
Yeah.
Well, then what are you
I usually
bitching
keep
about?
my
You're
house at
used to it.
72. Yeah.
100
And then I
degrees
have
here in my
fans.
town.
You gotta love Shelly. All these women she keeps telling that they're ugly and old. Check that shit out.
Ah.
Oh, that's right. Oh, where's that one picture I have of her? Oh,
Yeah.
ugh, that's gross.
Shut up, Elizabeth K. You're ugly and old.
She fat Shane Golden one
Really? I'm old.
Oh, she's done that
I
several
look
times. I give a
so much older than you, Shelly. So much older.
Look, Shelly looks like she's been slapped in the face with dicks too much. I'm just telling you. I mean, she looks pitiful.
Well, she is a very young-looking 62. I will give her that.
Jesus.
That sounds about right.
Oh, you people say us dudes are nasty.
No,
I know,
women
right?
can be
That's
very,
why we call it
Yeah.
catty bitching.
Women can be really.
I'm surprised there's not more victims. I know damn well there's more
There
victims.
are more victims of Shelley than just. I wanted to play Game Over 2's video just because it was so hysterical.
Why don't you?
I haven't gotten his permission.
You don't care.
You have mine. That's good enough.
I will.
All right.
I will say this. When I got here, somebody gave me the very wise advice and said, don't ever give anyone your phone number. And I took that advice to heart. Even though she asked repeatedly for my phone number so she could text me directly, I said, nah, we'll use DMs and Discord. That's fine. I have never been happier in my life that I didn't give somebody my fucking phone number. I can only imagine how often my phone would be ringing and at what times.
I'm telling you right now, there's sometimes when I'm real active online, mine rings nonstop.
Yeah, I
Sorry,
changed my
Andrew.
phone number.
Yeah, right.
And I've given nobody my phone number. Not one person.
And Shelley swears.
Sometimes I got like a good joke or a good, hey, what about this? And he ignores my shit.
I wish I didn't give mine out because 3 people had my number. But, that made it to Connie, who likes to post it.
We know who that was.
Yeah, that Roz, both
did it.
sides, both sides of the Shelley Tonkin equation were playing fast and loose. Tonkin was just as fucking bad in that shit as she was.
Yes. I'm going down the road in the end with coughing up blood while I'm on your panel.
Yeah.
Okay, but the only thing I have to say on that is she said that he was like stalking her,
Right.
but yet I've seen panels where she went in chat when he was already there first, and she was commenting to him. I mean, she lets him up on panels recently. I thought so.
Well, she said that
hit
he
him
was
up in
stalking
DM.
and harassing her, but then she would make a panel and then go into Discord and aggravate him if he came up there.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
she would
that's
also
really-
DM him and act like she's being nice and shit, invite him over. Like, it'll be a nice stream. I'll be, everything will be good.
Yeah.
He shows up and he's thinking everything's cool, invites him on panel, basically baiting him on panel. And then all of a sudden get her and her friends are up there fucking dogpiling. So that's the part I don't get. Like,
this is
dogpiling
great.
is perfectly fine as long as it's not you, Shelley, right? As long as it isn't you, you can do that to other people. And I'm sorry, but if a guy is stalking me, I'd be goddamned if I'm talking to him at all. Like, I'm blocking his ass and I'm not talking to him ever again. Like, that's weird. Again, it's just all more attention-seeking bullshit.
Go watch the video.
We're going to
if
watch
Shelley
this video.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead. Finish your sentence, CC.
I was going to say, and if Shelley wants to cry about, people bullying and talking about her when she's not there, go back to your panel, Shelley, when you had Huck and Gabby Cat and somebody else, maybe Sweet up, and spent a good hour going at me and letting Huck go at me the way Huck goes at people, which is fucking disgraceful. And you didn't have a thing to say about it then. You thought that was just fine and dandy and funny and one eye on your viewer numbers the entire time. So if you're going to complain about a couple of people getting up here and only talking about you, not about your family, not about anyone else involved with you, then you can go fuck yourself. Carry on.
No one's doxing. No one's threatening. No one has bullied or harassed. No one said, we're just speaking facts. These are things that have actually happened. There's video proof of all the shit that she's a liar. She's a manipulator. She's a conniving cunt. Period.
All right. So now we're going to play this video. This is from Game Over 2. If one of the mods could drop a link to his channel in the chat, I'd appreciate it.
Oh, gosh.
Shout out to Game Over 2. By the way, this is kind of how
All right.
we got his subs
tell you
up.
this, guys. If Shiva.
Wait. I'm sorry. Pause that. What the fuck was that?
Shelly, it's so hard to be your friend. You know what I mean?
Oh, you didn't
think
hear
I
my
was rubbing
monologue about her
lipstick
having to
off of
wipe
her
lips, her red nasty
Yeah.
red lipstick she wipes off her teeth. That's what she was doing.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
She was
I thought
wiping
she
her
did-
lipstick off her teeth.
Are you
Yeah,
sure
she
she
had
wasn't
lipstick
putting
on her teeth.
Jane look.
No, are you sure she wasn't
I'm
putting cocaine on
positive.
the teeth?
She,
Okay.
I'm sure, because she wears that nasty color red lipstick and it gets on her teeth.
I mean, I've just seen people always, dip their finger in their cocaine and, rub their teeth if they're alive or some shit, Just making sure. All right, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
All right. I'm going to back it up. Shout out to Game Over 2.
So he's on AC's. You know what? All right, let me just tell you this, guys. If Shiva, so Shiva says, "Oh, Shelly, it's so hard to be your friend." You know what I mean? And if he saw me in person, he would get the biggest hard on and be like, "Shelly, yes, I do want to fuck you." No matter how gay he is, give it to me like he wants to fuck me, fuck me, fuck me, fuck me. He wants to fuck me. You're an adult, so to continue to be so mean just because you want to fuck me, fuck me, doesn't make sense. You know what? Polly Crispy wants to fuck me. Fuck.
Well, that one's probably true.
Wants to fuck me. You know who else wants to fuck me? Tonic. Fuck. Tonic. Who wants to fuck me? Tonic thoughts. Oh, my snap. She said snap. She thinks I want her. Yeah, I do. Tarquin wants to fuck me. Tarquin wants to fuck me. Authority check wants to fuck me. Fuck me. Fuck me. Authority check wants to fuck me. Donna's been wanting to fuck me. Donna's been wanting to fuck me. Donna's. Why do you continuously have it in your mind that you want to fuck me? I'm not the one, buddy. I ain't the one. Well, don't try and talk about anything about fuck me. Fuck. Yeah, welcome to the dark side. Me. Go to hell. Authority check. Me. I don't like you. Fuck me. Don't like you. She goes first and Polly Crispy target. Authority check. Donna's been wanting to fuck. You want to fuck me? You're son of a bitch. Fuck me. Shiva, fuck off. Fuck me. Doesn't make sense.
That's great.
Hey, Mom's wholesale video. Nice body connect. What's nice? I mean, so this, will you please blow my picture up, please? What is nice about that? I mean, where are you getting this nice at?
And she swears that's an edited photo. That's not an edited photo.
Oh, thank.
Actually, the original, that's the, what is that called? A jib jab or whatever?
Wombo.
Yeah. Where they make it your picture sing or whatever. But the original picture, yeah, it's exactly like that. Exactly. Completely unedited. Yeah.
And that picture is from when she was driving from California to Florida, basically nonstop, live the whole way, because it was our job to keep her awake. And then at some point, she decided she was going to try and refuse fucking ID. And I'm like, bitch, you're driving a car that's not in your name at 2:00 in the morning, like a lunatic. Don't refuse ID. Just show your ID, get through the checkpoint, keep going. And then this was about 30 hours into it. She had gone into the rest stop, had picked up some, I don't know, Red Bulls and shit or whatever it was, came out, and she's like, all right, I'm ready to push it for home. I'm doing really well right now. I feel really good. And that's what she looked like, and she sounded exactly like she looked. She was manic as fuck, had been up for 2+ days, was driving like a bat out of hell to try and get back to Florida in the car that she got from DFK.
Well, I'm glad that you put that out there, because a lot of people said that it wasn't real, and it was, and I don't blame her. We all have bad moments.
Oh yeah,
don't look great all the time. Trust me, I get it. There's a picture out of me on the boat and I look like shit, but that's okay. And she did drive like nonstop, you know what I mean? But don't sit there and try to play it off that that's not you. I mean, I'll own my ugly shit all the time.
Right?
I mean, there's a picture of me floating around before I lost all the weight I lost last year. So,
Well, Liz, I think you look great.
Yeah, you do.
thank you.
I mean, I run around saying that I'm a fat fuck, and I literally have that. And Rada got a fucking screenshot of me or a
Right,
video of me
Lido?
fucking up on camera. Oh,
Well, I
whoop-de
have a
fucking do.
cam.
I'm a fat fuck.
Yeah, I have a cam slip that was like 5 years ago now, but it's still being used every now and then. It's like, oh my god, really?
Hey,
Hey,
real quick,
honestly, I give a fuck. It doesn't bother me anymore.
real quick, I didn't make the video of Shelly on this. What's it called? Voom Boom.
The
Matter
Wombo.
of fact, I didn't make any of those that I've played. Those were all made and sent to me. Just FYI. I have a production crew. Okay.
I suspect I know somebody who might have made those.
Well, I know a lot of the ones that come from Connie. Like Connie, the ones came from different people.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna give up my sources, but yeah, I mean,
Well, no.
there's like 4 different people that has made stuff and sent to me like this. Yeah.
That's why I just think it's you know, you got a lot of fucking gall to call someone fat, old, and ugly. Like, stop it.
Yep.
You have
Sure
no
do.
room to say a goddamn thing because you just don't have it at all. You're just as average as the rest of us, if not less than.
Well, if you look ugly on, you can be ugly on the inside too, even if you're
Yep.
beautiful. Sorry, you got a shit personality. That's just how it is. You're
I
ugly.
said that earlier. I'm like, you know, some people are just as ugly on the inside as they are on the outside, and I don't give a fuck who you are. You could be you could have like rockin' ass body, and you're just absolutely drop dead gorgeous. But the minute you start talking, all that shit melts away. No one's even paying attention to the outward appearance anymore because
Oh,
you,
look at
my
it.
dear, are an
Excuse me.
ugly person, an ugly human being.
Nerd, what are you up to, Andrew?
Oh yeah, I forgot my camera's over here. Hang on. I'm not doing nothing. I'm not going to plumb bar around like that. No.
I think you do
I'm not
that.
doing nothing like that.
Oh shit.
Oh, where's the audio going? Hang on, I forgot my audio's on the go. Audio.
And that's why I say when in relationships, right, you're initially attracted typically in normal circumstances, right, not online obviously, but normal circumstances, you're typically attracted physically to someone first. You think that, you know, they're attractive, and then you get to know them, you start talking to them, and you get to know them, and you're like, that pretty much makes or breaks it. If you like them, can you talk to them? Can you stand being around them for more than 15 minutes? Usually, typically with us women, we can sit and have dinner with someone, and if you can sit through a dinner and actually enjoy this guy's company or this lady's company, that's good. Okay, I could probably do another day. Yeah, this is good. I mean, but when again you're initially attracted, but the minute that you start talking to them, and it's just like the way they treat staff, the wait staff, the way they treat other people. I don't know. I take all that into consideration. I can't see like just the way people treat others. It's like you're not a good person. I know you so desperately want people to believe that you're this do-gooder and you just want to build bridges. But all I've ever seen, and I think everybody can agree, she might want to perceive herself to build bridges, but all she does is burn them the fuck down.
Oh, I got some play real quick.
Who is sitting on an air conditioning compressor?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Probably me.
You know, Osimanda, Lauren is actually, I get it. People don't like her, and she's never been anything but nice to me, but I've never been anything but nice to her. So I but I understand why people don't like her. I'm pretty sure she understands it too. She's got one of those personalities where she can, probably she enjoys challenging people intellectually, I guess. And I don't know. I haven't been around in a while. So I don't
intellectually?
know what's happened recently, so I don't know. I'm just going off by the things that I've seen, and so
currently the funniest.
Oh, go ahead.
To say currently the funniest thing with Lauren is she's orbiting Destiny and Nick Fuentes. If you know who those people are, you know who they are. But if you go to Reddit, search her name, you'll find that Destiny's fans hate her, and the people that hate Destiny hate her. So, and the people, same with Nick. Like, Lauren seems to be pretty much universally reviled, even among the fans of the influencers she's trying to coattail. So, good for you, Lauren. Keep it up. Being attached.
You still sound like an AC compressor.
No, it's much better.
It's voice meter. I hate it.
I have heard that she has a tendency to, when she gets in an argument, especially with women, she does have a tendency to, call them names, talk about their looks, their bodies,
I'm
whatever.
So what? I'm prettier and younger and prettier and more successful and prettier and smarter and prettier than you. It's Lauren.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. It's not good as Brett's little interpretation of her, but I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, she definitely has a lot to say about women, like that, like just about their age and how she's younger than them. And it's funny because she goes on to these podcasts now where she's like the older one. Like, she's 29. All these chicks that they bring on the show are anywhere from 21 to 25. So, yep.
Yeah, she didn't realize that she was being brought on Fresh and Fit as the ugly one to make the others look better.
Oh no.
That's hilarious.
I think she's cute, but that's just my opinion.
I mean,
yeah, then her mouth opens.
Yeah, she can be nasty and mean, but I guess everybody can when they want to be. So
her little snippet, you know how they have the little teasers for the show and stuff. Her little snippet for that show on the cast was her spitting on the guy's computer.
What? Oh my god! What?
Yep.
Oh.
I'll send it to you later. I'm driving right now, or I would play it.
I'm going to go ahead and play this video now. I've been asked to play it.
Okay.
Yeah, you know who played it? My ex-husband, and he also ejaculated in socks and left them around the house. I hate League of Legends.
I almost fucking choked. I was taking a sip of my drink when she said that. I almost fucking choked. Oh my god!
All right, whoever's got that link, somebody's give me that link in DMs, man. I got.
He was.
One. I don't have that one.
I guarantee he wasn't playing League of Legends. That may be the screen he had up when you walked in, but he wasn't playing League of Legends.
Sorry, if you're going to jack off into a towel or something. Why would you jack off in something you put your foot in?
Well, I guess it's a jailhouse thing from what I'm told. They call them fifis.
You don't have socks in jail.
I don't fucking know. I don't know, but I guess that's where I don't fucking know. Why? Yeah, that is weird though. Like, why use a sock?
Why sock? Get a condom. Jack off in a condom or something. Why fucking sock?
I mean, do they?
Well, it's not just like
in jail?
It's not just that. It's not just that. It's that he then left them lying around the house for her to find. That shows you the utter state of the relationship at that point. Was like, yeah, I'll just leave that there for her to take care of. I mean, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You just dedicate one sock for the job. No, you don't. What if you had put your foot in there and you had like a what's that foot disease that you get? Athlete's foot, and then you get athlete's dick. I mean,
I'm sorry.
What about the other? What about the other way around? What if you're
publicly admit?
What if you're
my man would rather fuck a sock than me? I would never ever admit that ever.
Andrew,
if it was true.
Andrew, what if it was the other way around and your foot got pregnant and swelled up real big? Is that what happened to Amanda Erickson?
Don't tell her that. She'll run with that. Jesus. She'll let me stick her foot in everybody's socks.
Amanda Erickson's going to sue everybody now because her foot's pregnant.
Oh, no.
Is that what's wrong with her foot? Oh, Jesus. That woman's something different, too. Jesus Christ. I'm telling you right now, some of the women on YouTube are just... Some of these women on YouTube just blow me out of water. So, I mean, Jesus.
Jeez.
With the utter
well, yeah, I
stupidity.
mean, on YouTube, you can be anything you want. However, just because you can doesn't mean you should. People can back check your shit.
Exactly. That's true,
Back
not just for YouTube.
Back in the day, I was a gynecologist. I was trying to get all the girls to email me pictures of their, but it didn't work out very well. I didn't receive any.
Oh my God!
Not
I'm reading
bad.
some of these comments. I haven't been paying attention to chat. I'm sorry, but I'm reading some of these comments. The sock comments are pretty funny.
Yeah.
As per usual, Richard Cheese.
The socks
And
are
viral.
always entertaining.
Oh my God! You guys
Well, I
are
love that.
funny.
I love that Rebel thinks that Richard Cheese is one of our socks. Rebel Cheese was doing content on Cyrax long, long ago. Richard Cheese has been around for a while. He's not anybody's sock. Richard is Richard.
Yeah.
You know how many people have asked me, "Are you Richard Cheese?" No, I'm not.
Oh God.
It just
But I do
shows you
endorse.
how detached Connie is from all of us. If he weren't, he would know that Richard Cheese has been a fixture here for a long time.
Right.
Yeah, so Connie's been saying his car's broke down and all that. So I'll be bringing back Somebody's Watching Me videos to show his car's not broke down.
You're going to find a video of him driving to work in it, right?
Yes.
That's right. I'm sorry. I was reading a comment that Mom's Wholesome Video said about, getting older and how beauty's only on the skin deep, which is, look, we're all getting old. We're all going to be old and wrinkly when we reach 80, 90, 100 years old. And whoever you're with at that time, they're not thinking about that, about how you look, because they look the same way. They're just as wrinkly and old as you are. So you have to be able to, there has to be something more than physical attraction. You have to have more than that. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you right
that
now,
doesn't
you're giving
last.
people too much credit. Way too much credit.
No,
70,
she's talking
80,
about-
90? Holy fuck.
yeah, I mean, you're with someone that long. It's like, okay, obviously, the sex.
No,
is
I'm talking
probably-
about
if
there
you're
are
lucky, you're
people with
still
their
fucking
time,
at
their
that
fucking
age, but-
clocks. Their clocks are almost up. Them bitches gonna be gone soon. Just throwing it out there. Just throwing
What
it
I'm
out
saying is, on your deathbed, you're not. I doubt very much that you're thinking about how much you weighed, or how you should have worn your hair, or what color your hair was, or and you're not thinking about. You're thinking about the memories you made in that body. The people the things you did, the stuff you saw, the people you lived with, the
conversations you had. Yeah.
interactions. Yes, the conversations, the life you lived in that body. You're not thinking of anything else, and those are the things you're going to take with you in the end. You're not going to think about, oh, I should have wished I wish I lost that 20 pounds and I could have wore that bikini. It's like, no, not thinking about any of that. I think as long as you feel healthy and you feel good and you look good, and who gives a fuck what anybody else thinks? That's the way I look at it anyway. As far as I'm concerned, statistics, the average woman in today's society is 170 pounds, so they say. So if that's average, then everything else is below and above average. And if you don't see yourself, you want to call someone fat, whatever. Honestly, I think a lot of people are just envious because there's genuinely happy people out there. And them because they don't go out of their way to fuck with others and call them names and try to, make them feel bad about themselves, because they don't, you know, and the reason why they don't feel the need to do that is because they're confident. And there's a difference between confidence and cockiness, right? You don't have, you're not, I don't know. I'm probably just preaching at this point, but I think it's just bullshit. Like you don't like someone, then don't like them. But if the only insult you have is to talk about them physically, like they're fat or old or whatever, like honestly, then you don't have a brain in your fucking head.
Yeah, that's what a fat old
You have
person
zero
would say.
argument. Yeah, you have zero argument. You have no argument, like nothing.
Whoosh. I was just joking. No, I can say some of the people who talk shit about the way I look and use my photo and look at that little short fat bastard. Yeah, sweetheart, you've cammed up too. You're in no. Just stop while you're ahead. Just stop.
Right. Yeah, I always say, I'm like, look, I've never been told I was ugly until I came to YouTube, and that says something, right? And I don't let that shit bother me at all, because when
yeah,
I know
that
I'm
right
not
there,
ugly.
right there.
Yeah, I'm not ugly. I know I'm beautiful. I'm a beautiful person.
Gross.
So I first,
I'm not
using
perfect
the
by
little
any means
avatar
of the
shit.
word.
Yeah, I first
using
became.
the fucking.
Can you put that picture back
I'm
up,
sorry.
please?
Oh, this picture?
I first became aware of her when she was starred in the hit series Dinosaurs by playing the grandmother. If y'all remember that show with Earl the Talking Dinosaur. And the funny thing is, you were saying she's using that dumb avatar thing. If you watch those videos carefully, her accent goes away when she uses the avatar. Dude, go watch a couple of them. You'll see she loses that whole yuck Southern hick accent that she puts on for her live streams. When she uses the avatar, she just sounds like straight Iowa, Minnesota. She loses all the Southern shit she put on to go after vilified freedom.
So stupid.
So, Tonic, I don't know if you've been paying attention. I'm just going to address chat for a second. But yeah, they cut Cyrax's internet off, and they couldn't figure out how he was getting online. He figured out how to hotspot his phone and was doing that for like a week and live streaming and watching live streams on it. So when that bill comes in, I wouldn't be surprised if Cyrax gets his ass kicked again, because the police suggested that he just get the fuck offline if people are going to keep fucking with him. But he found a workaround to having his internet turned off, and it's going to be expensive.
God damn.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Oh my God. Everybody wants pictures and shut up.
What did you say? What? I'm lost. I'm lost. I don't even know what you guys are looking at. I'm not looking at anything.
Oh my God.
You're going to be fired up when she sees this.
What?
I said she's going to be fired up when she sees this.
Aw, damn.
Come at me. Come at me. Come get some, brother.
Oh, God, my throat.
There you go.
Oh. Oh my God.
Huck without filters, ladies and gentlemen. Huckleberry without filters, right there.
Yeah, Bubba, tell you what. Bet you won't.
Y'all a bunch of fat bitches.
I have no idea what you're laughing at. I'm not looking at my phone.
Yeah, Tonic, did you see that instead of sticking him in the squad car, which they could easily have done, they put him in the paddy wagon because they didn't want to smell him on the way to the station?
Oh, no.
That's a good call on that one. Good call on that one.
I almost felt bad for the guy for a minute because when they let him outside, as usual, once you get Chance outside his door, he becomes completely docile and complies 100%. But they had him cuffed, and they were trading the cuffs from the arresting officer to the one that was going to transport him to the station. And they're standing outside the police car to trade the cuffs. And he's not even as tall as the inside of the car door. You know, normally when you're climbing into the car, they say, watch your head. They don't need to with him. He's already shorter than the car. But when they put the cuffs on him, they had to very carefully slide it to the last click because his wrists are so fucking small that they didn't want to overshoot and have the cuff free swinging inside the frame. The dude is itsy bitsy teeny tiny. And he's probably still bigger than Rebel.
Yeah, I am waiting for the live stream from Shelly. This one I might watch.
I'm surprised she hadn't gone live. It's like her to go live in the middle of somebody's live stream. Especially
I've been checking. I've been checking.
I have too.
I was waiting to laugh at her.
I mean, I posted this stream. I set it up at like 6 a.m. It's not like
she might be busy picking up cum socks.
She needs somebody to be able to pick them up after.
Oh, that's right. She ain't got no one to pick up after. Cece said no.
I just want to say
I think hey. I just caught that. Fuck you, Andrew.
No.
Anyways, I'm just saying Shelly is a vile piece of shit. So when she rewatches this, he repeats that, you know, we're all bad people. Dark evil.
Well, she's not watching on the replay. She's watching it right now.
Yeah.
Hey, Shelly, by the way, can you unblock me, please? I mean, every once in a while, it'd be nice to go up there and try to build a bridge with you. She's got me blocked. She's got like 30 of my accounts blocked. I can't go up on her panel. I mean, I at least, like, if I tell her I'm going to play nice, I play nice. I mean,
Shelly, will you that at least? If I can corn bomb you, that'd be great.
Ooh, that would be nice.
Did someone say taking notes?
You know she is. She's got a fucking notebook. You can hear her flip through it.
Oh, I probably.
Like emo pre-scripted videos.
But I mean, you gotta know. You gotta know she's hate watching.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm probably transcribing.
She has FOMO bad.
Well, that's, you know, she can't stand that she came into this community. She wrote into this community on Josh Abrams being Josh Abrams laughing. I mean, like, Josh took her along because she was comedy relief. She was Dick Van Dyke falling over the ottoman on his shit. And so she came in doing the whole auditing thing. She saw Golden's streams were very popular. Golden was one of the few women on this side of the community that was holding their own on streams. Golden wasn't doing drama. She wasn't doing true crime. She wasn't doing any of the stuff the other communities that were primarily women-centric were doing. Mm-hmm. She was over here in a very, very male-dominated arena doing open panels where she would do karaoke and she would have people up in chat and she would tell jokes and cam up occasionally and have a really good time. So Shelly took that, started doing her fucking little cover song videos, started trying to replicate that on her panels and wondered why she never hit it as big. And briefly she did. For a little while there, when Shelly was in California, she was having 100 people in her chats and full panels.
I was helping promote shit too back then. You know, I was
but then she kind of started to get a little bit nuts and she got very possessive over it. And she started kicking people and banning people and blocking people. It's something Golden doesn't do. But she's been jealous of Golden's success. I don't know whose channel is bigger at this point. It might be Shelly's, I'm not sure. But Golden's taken a year off, for Christ's sake. So it wouldn't be surprising. But it was all just that jealousy driven. The Golden can do it naturally and without worrying about it. And Shelly has to sit and plan it for a week and have a script for her stream so she can bring these jokes back up. When she does this, when she comes back up and she does this, I like turtles. Do you like turtles? Randomly. Now, that's from a stream almost 2 years ago when a bunch of us were just up goofing around on her panel. And that got huge laughs. And she doesn't understand that the reason it got laughs was because I had the sound clip And Andrew kept dropping off panel. And Harry kept saying, is Andrew here? I miss my buddy Andrew. I like turtles. And it was the three of us that made the fucking joke for her, not her going, I like turtles. So she tries to do it now and it doesn't work. She's disconnected. She doesn't understand that. It's the same thing Paulie. Yeah, it's the same shit Paulie ran into when, his little stupid little minion thing were occasionally funny, but he started relying on it. He'd do it constantly. And like that the fucking Sparkle Party shit. It was funny once, not 8 times the stream. They just disconnect from what makes the shows funny and start to think it's them. It's never you. It's always the people you have up.
That's right. Your guest is your panel. Your guest is your content.
Yep. Pretty much.
That's why I pretty much let y'all talk.
Yeah. And I think I've always run my streams a certain way. I don't do what other, most people do. I just let things happen organically. Whatever happens. Look, usually I have every hope that I'm going to have a good stream, but I am confident in the fact that it's going to end up a shit show. It always does. And
they do. That's this community.
Yeah, I just let it go and I let it happen, and I get a lot of shit for it, but I don't give a shit. I'm like, look, it's not that I'm allowing anything to happen. It's going to happen eventually. So just let it happen. As long as people, Golden's letting all this crap happen now. I'm letting it happen. Absolutely. Because it's going to happen anyway. Let them have it out, hash it out, let it get it out of their system. You can say whatever the fuck you want. You can talk all the shit you want as long as you abide by the rules, which is basically the same thing as YouTube rules. No doxing, no personal, threats and violence, no racist bullshit. Like my rules are pretty clear. And I won't. The only time you'll get blocked is if you're going to be a punk ass bitch and come in on a fucking sock account. You're not going to do that shit. You want to come in, you're more than welcome to talk all the shit you want. Just make sure you have your account.
Oh, huh. That's funny.
Where is that video? I have that list video somewhere.
Well, Teresa replicated it, put her own graphics.
Yeah, that's one I have. That's one I have. Is the one that Teresa made.
But and let's just say, I was never on the list.
Yeah, how'd you get on that list?
Golden and I were on the list.
Golden was second. I was third.
Yeah, I started out like at 4, and she kept bumping me up like every other day. She'd be like, Golden's now 3, 2. Now, I'm pretty sure I'm number 1 at this point.
But Golden and I were both on the list too. So
now, I just uploaded that video to my StreamYard not too long ago. Where did it go?
Shelly makes a list.
I'm afraid to start flipping through things. I don't want something to pop up on the screen. I'm just gonna leave it alone for now.
Yeah.
Get Liz her first porn bomb by accident.
Yeah, the clapping hands. That was a funny one.
Did she clap for a whole hour?
I wonder if I have that one somewhere.
Richard does. Richard has it. He said he did.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, there's lots of clips out there of her. That's one thing. She's good for never-ending side-tracking laughs for sure. Because she's you just know at least once a day she's gonna say or do something fucking dumb as fuck.
Yes, Raz, I have porn by myself many a times on accident.
All right, welcome to panel stuff.
Oh, see, I told you got
who gave her the link?
Well, she's up here now because that's Shelly's best friend. We're fucked now. I told y'all gonna piss her off. Shelly and Steph are bumping buddies, if you know what I mean. Do you know for sure that's Steph?
Well, she showed me herself.
Yeah, but videos can be played backstage.
Did you see the feet? You have to see the feet to verify that it's Steph. Yeah, there she is. There she is.
She cammed up. She always does.
I do. Why not? What's going on?
Hi, Shelly's best friend.
Yeah, okay. I must have missed that along the way.
It's new.
Oh, don't
it's
lie.
even
You know you
more.
heard coming it up. Bumping buddies, you know.
She just had a meltdown because I called her, or actually, I said nothing about her scamming Rick Rude.
That's a fake fight. Stop it.
You know what? And that brings us to another thing. She could clear that whole fucking thing up in 30 seconds. I don't think she took any money from Rick. No, she doesn't want to because it gets her attention. And she's out there going, you have to ask the right question. Here's the right question. Did you take any money that night? And did you take it under the guise of giving it to Rick? If you didn't take any money, then it's easy enough to show that she didn't take any. But did she? Did we actually see the donations, or did she just say that?
Well,
how many times have how many times?
Believe what she says.
Oh, come on, Andrew. How many times have you said that you just got somebody just gave me $300 just to piss you off, Rebel? I mean, how many times have you said that?
People did give me $300 to piss off Rebel.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying she could clear all that. She could clear all that shit up, and I think it's worth the comedy just hearing Rick scream that he's going to take her to court over money that she took under his name, and now Rick's back kissing other people's asses that he swore he'd never talk to. That's beautiful fucking drama on that end of it. But if she wants to cry about that, just put the stream back up, Shelly. You have the stream. You privated it. Put it back up. Let people make their own decisions.
Yeah, I doubt she'll ever do that. Again, she enjoys the attention, which is amazing to me because I don't know anyone that would enjoy being called someone that scammed Rick Rude.
And according to Tonic, he asked Chuck Bronson, and Chuck said he never donated. So there you go.
Well, no, I think he said he's donated to Shelly plenty of times, but what she does with it is what she does with it because he donated to her. So I think there was a donation.
Hey, Booze Clues, what's up?
Is Shameless and Thirsty? What?
I'm so confused.
Are we projecting?
Yeah. I think somebody should have to address calling me a legit psycho.
I bet she doesn't remember saying it.
Oh,
a legit psycho? You, Liz?
Oh, yeah. I'm a legit psycho.
Hey, Steph, Paige has no problem with Prime. She thinks Prime's funny and cute. And she has no problem with Prime running around doxing the shit out of me and my family because she's got screen cap after screen cap of me doxing Prime.
Oh, have you?
Well, Carosa, Paige has no problem doxing people.
Wait, when did you dox Prime?
Paige, hold up just a second. Paige, please be specific.
Yeah. We need to be specific, Paige. We need specific examples of what you're talking about.
Paige, we're not going through the whole dox thing again. You know you doxed Ace and shit. Fuck out of here, stupid.
Yeah, you don't get to whine about doxing when you've done it.
You know, but it's funny because like when other people bring that shit up, Andrew, like I don't know what you're talking about. Show the proof. Show the proof. Like we ain't fucking seen that shit before.
But I mean, Truthfinder's wormed himself into Paige's good graces. Shelley's defending Truthfinder. This is the guy who sent the FBI to somebody's house, who has fucking sent the police out on wild goose chases via live cams in 2 different countries now.
But I think that was just video that he put together. He didn't actually do that.
Yes, he did. Stop it.
But
you know, with a little
she'll send for anybody as long as they're not with the bad people.
Because we're just trying to get some cool points, guys.
Can we just clarify something? Accusation is made that you were the first to dox her. I mean, I thought there was something in that.
She doxed herself.
Okay, thank you. I just wanted to clarify that.
Yeah, I know.
Hold on.
But here's the difference. Hang on, no. Here's the difference. Here's the difference. I dox people. I have no problem in admitting it. I don't lie about it.
We know.
Hold on a second. Paige, you're calling me gullible? I went and found the webcam in Canada that he was watching the cops through, that he was live streaming on his own panel. The time codes matched up. He was using a live fucking webcam while he was on the phone with the police. Navin called the police station and verified that he was on with their dispatcher leading them on a wild goose chase. I'm not the gullible one. You're the fucking retard that believes him when he goes, I just made a video. It was fucking live, Paige.
She's defended Truth Finder for the most obnoxious shit. Just kind of odd. But
Yeah,
hey,
well,
she
you
also
know,
defends Rebel.
There's going to come a time where I am seriously going to be doing this whole tit for tat bullshit.
Eye for an eye. Hey,
I like tit for tat. I like tit for tat.
Shelly.
No, you
See,
just
I've been trying to get her for tit for tat for a long time.
Shut up, Crosser.
Do you remember when she tried to porn bombed herself to try to get you? When you were restraining her? I have her recorded.
I'm still waiting for specifics, Paige. Come on. You're so keen on specifics. Come on.
Well, it's just like no, I wasn't talking about you, Paige. I said Shelly. Listen. Use your ears.
Listen, Linda. Listen, Linda.
Good grief. Did you get any specifics?
Nope, no specifics. For somebody who wants to demand them all the time, she's not very good at supplying them.
Show the proof! Show the proof!
Oh, I don't know, Paige.
No,
Maybe
babe.
it was because of the things she said about me on my panel, how she tried to slander my reputation as a married woman. How about that?
Well, when Shelly was married, all she did was pick up cum socks.
And punch the dude. And beat the fucking dude. Let's not forget that. Let's not forget that Shelly's aggressive enough
too.
that when the police showed up for a domestic, she's the one that got hauled off.
Sounds very toxic.
I don't know why y'all.
No, Paige.
Paige's been like this for years, guys.
No, Paige.
you.
After refusing to woman up and address me on Rada's, she got on her own panel last night where she was safe and all by her lonesome and decided to rip me up and down and slander my reputation. That's why. So you want to call me a psycho? You go right ahead. You go right ahead. I might be one, but you're a fucking sot and you're a retard.
She's also a drunk driver.
Oh, you can't say that, Andrew. You can't say that.
Didn't you hear? It wasn't drunk driving because she wasn't intoxicated.
Okay, I'm sorry. She's not driving around with alcohol while she's drinking.
She definitely drove with an open container. I will not argue that one.
No, she drank and drive. It wasn't just an open container. She was actively drinking it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, she's literally taking swigs, as you can see in the fucking side of the video where the fucking trees are passing by and shit.
Again, Paige, specify or get out.
And if she wasn't drunk, I don't think that if she wasn't drunk, she wouldn't have walked in a convenience store, told everybody she was buying Red Bull, then proceeded to, on the live stream, crack it open and drink it when it clearly wasn't a Red Bull and think she was getting away with it.
Well, here's the deal. If you're not, how about this? If you're so I don't know how you say it. If you're not coherent enough to know you're live streaming with an alcohol beverage and you're drinking it, how often does that take place?
Oh yeah, she was super comfortable.
I mean, obviously it's not just a one-time thing.
My favorite part is when she's getting in the car and somebody in the chat says, "How much boxed wine have you had today?" And she goes, "Well, I wouldn't know because I just bought Red Bull." Sure you did.
You won't have a driver's license and insurance very long if you keep drinking and driving, stupid. Anyway.
I'm waiting for the specifics.
You're gonna be waiting a long time, honey.
Oh, you mean the Prime game, that Christine, where he goes and digs up people's Cash App and then comes and throws their real name in chat and goes, "Well, it's the name on your Cash App."
Or how about when he goes and gets your PayPal and gets your name and then does an entire lookup of your whole family to turn around and dox it in chat?
Yep. And then he'll turn up with socks. If you dare block him for doing that, every sock he turns up with for the next 20 minutes, and it'll be a dozen socks, will be your family's names. Not just yours, but your kids' names.
She is that slow, Elizabeth. You're going to have to break it down again.
You keep calling me a psycho. I am asking for specifics.
I mean, Liz, you asking that, you're probably not going to get an answer to it. I mean, this is a person who sits here and says that she believes that every drug should be legal, for crying out loud.
Yeah.
Well,
She keeps saying specifics. I explained.
She's not going to remember this tomorrow anyway.
No, probably not.
You know, there's nothing better than a pork loin's fat.
Fat?
Fat. You know, the fat on the meat.
The things I say about Rebel. What have I said about Rebel that's a lie?
Or psychotic. You've said lots of things about people. Does that make you psychotic? Is that an example of how you're psychotic?
Yeah. You say terrible things about people all the time.
Lies about people all the time.
It's always a lie.
Oh, the paragraph. Oh, because you were kissing up to somebody that I didn't think you should be kissing up to. Yeah.
Still is, too. Still is. She still thinks Turtle Boy's got the inside scoop in that whole case. And he's going to blow the whole court case wide open because everyone in that town, except the person who actually hit him with her fucking car, was involved in the murder of that dude.
Yeah, no, Turtle Boy's a genius.
Hit him at 27 miles an hour with her fucking car. But no, she's not the problem.
Wait, who wants bad things to happen to people here other than Andrew?
Just a second. Just a second. You want to say that because I am not an enabling limousine liberal like yourself who throws money at shit and hurts things more than she helps, that makes me a psycho.
Well, I mean, he doxed her plenty of times. I mean, and she obviously is okay with him now. So, I mean, if she were to be doxed, I mean, my God, she's already been fucking doxed.
Doxed her kids, too. She did a whole live stream where she said she would never
Rebel.
go back.
He's not with the bad people.
Yeah, this is the person who bumps and grinds on their chair with brick fruit, okay?
I mean, she's also said, you know, my name's been out there, I've been doxed, so it doesn't really fucking matter. So
I got that video though. Actually, I think I got it from you, Steph.
Steph,
yeah,
remember? Did you say the other day,
you have?
Did she put some?
You came into a chat today and taunted Ace about their living arrangements. Secondly, you were in another chat just here a couple of weeks ago asking why Ace was talking about being married when she and Andrew aren't legally wed. Why is that
not to mention your
business? Why do you
sock
care?
accounts? Your obvious Ace sock accounts.
You move on. You move on, Paige.
Oh no, someone was going after STL. Steph, did you say the other day that they posted something about Rebel?
Who?
Was there like a?
It wasn't the day, it was a while back.
Was it a while back that was posted?
The geographic location.
Yeah. Who did that?
Oh, yeah, no, they were dropping satellite images of his parking lot. And when you called them out and I said, why are you dropping a satellite image of Rebel's parking lot? It was, well, how do you know it's Rebels? Well, everybody knows it's fucking Rebels because he takes his camera out there all the time. Why are you looking it up through satellite imagery? Like, why are you Google Mapsing his parking lot?
Wow.
Yeah, let's make one thing clear. No, me and Ace have not went to the Justice of the Peace, a judge, and had a marriage license signed. But by the great state of Oklahoma, I don't know how great it is, but by the state of Oklahoma, we are legally married. If we were to separate and go our different ways, the courts would be involved in dividing the shit we have. We are legally married in the state of Oklahoma.
So because
you have
let's
common laws
pretend
like
that's
Texas
true. So
does.
because Sugarcrit says she's doing something, you drop the Google Maps for it. Shut the fuck up. You knew what you were doing. Don't play stupid. I'm done with you playing that stupid. Like, I know you're dumb. I know it took you 4 years to become a paralegal. But you're not that fucking dumb.
Staff paralegal assistant. Paralegal assistant.
Oh, I didn't see
No, it did
Rebel
not take you 2 years.
Rebel loves to act like he's at rock bottom right now because nobody's given him money for weed in the last 2 days. He has no fucking idea what rock bottom is. And until he actually hits rock bottom, he's not going to get the help he needs. And what Rebel needs is to go see one of the multiple fucking therapists that's been recommended to him, get on Mass Health, and get some help. But as long as he's got doddering old women like you, Paige, sitting there and going,
Oh, you're okay, Rebel. They're all the bad ones. You can win your court cases. You didn't do anything wrong.
he's not going to get the help he needs. You're enabling him and making his life fucking worse, not better.
Excellent impression.
And you keep him kicked down. You keep him kicked down. Why? Because you say so?
I've said it before. I'll do what I want, when I want, and how I want. Thank you.
Yep.
And maybe if she doesn't like it, she can just leave the chat and not watch.
She
Rebel
can't help
spent
it. She
months-
has to watch, save, and download the stream.
Rebel spent months restreaming every stream I did, meet the community. Rebel spent months saying the worst shit he could think of about me and my wife. Rebel spent months going at me. Not a stream goes by that he doesn't bring my name up and accuse me of being in some mob. I'm going to prison for federal crimes. If Rebel wants to be left alone, Rebel needs to start leaving other people alone.
Paige,
Yeah,
clean
go
up your
tell
own
him.
house. Your
Paige.
insistence on drinking your liver into oblivion, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah. Not to mention the amphetamines during the day.
Yep, Rebel done fucked up. His use to Sweet for her case against Bird is over. She goes to court with him tomorrow. Rebel has figured out that his sugar mama's walked away from him. Huck promised to show up in Massachusetts, walk into that court with the information that would free him, told him to fuck off. Doesn't want nothing to do with him. He has sold himself up the river with mercenary people by being a mercenary with no fucking morals whatsoever. That's why he'd take money from Sweet and then hop up on a panel with Bird to sit there and shit talk Sweet. You can't play both sides against the middle forever and expect it to work. It hasn't. He's dug his own hole. He's fucking done. You trying to defend him now is just throwing both ends of a rope to a dude that's drowning. Let him be.
No, Jessica's not way off. You information gather on everyone. You can't even help yourself. You might not put it out, but you absolutely have it on anyone and everyone.
And I'm going to tell you something. This is something I've wanted to get off my chest ever since last fall. You know, last fall, you were booted out of Tonic's server, and it was because Tonic had finally had enough. He had taken up for you time and time and time again. And you know what the last straw was? It was the hurricane. It was the hurricane, Paige. You want to know why? Because instead of being a friend and being supportive, you went, I have questions.
Oh, right. He was in a hurricane. Show me the hurricane. I don't believe a hurricane even happened.
Okay, here's the hurricane.
You know,
All right. He was in a trailer for the hurricane. Show me he was in a trailer for the hurricane.
Here's the 911 calls.
All right. Those 911 calls were fake. Prove they were real.
Okay, here's the transcript straight from the police department.
Yeah, anyone could make those. I could make those. Show me proof that he was actually there. And I'm going to play a song over it while you try and explain it to me. STL, bring me more wine.
That's what it's what it's like with you, Paige, and we're all fucking tired of it.
And not only that,
That was great.
That shit's on point. That shit's on point.
Great. That was great.
not only that. Okay, you know,
You forgot
just-
it was Steph and Andrew's fault.
Oh yeah, and I just don't understand, Paige. You couldn't be a friend. You couldn't be supportive. He already had enough people who hated his fucking guts putting him through the Spanish Inquisition.
Look, let me explain something to you. And I hate taking up for Tonic right now because the Tonic, I mean, he can honestly just go get fucked.
Oh,
but
yeah,
I'm here to tell you.
I know about that.
Well, I'm here to tell you. Was Tonic on that roof for 10 hours? Probably not.
No,
you're damn
not
right.
a chance
Probably
in hell.
not. But I guarantee you, it
Yeah,
felt
I'm sure you
like
guys
10
were there.
hours. It felt like 10 hours, right? When you're in something
Absolutely.
Yeah, no, I already
Not to
cleared that up
mention,
with
he
David.
told
Can
the
we stop?
story
Can-
within
stop,
24
stop. Can we
hours
stop
of it happening.
talking about the fucking hurricane shit? Please just stop it.
No.
Just stop. I'm done
No.
talking about it. I don't want to fucking hear about it anymore. Sick of fucking hearing about it. That's
You don't
it.
have to be here.
He got the money to buy a Switch. He said he wanted enough money to replace the Switch. We've got the fucking video of his old Switch laying in the fucking yard. People don't even believe that. It's on the video. When the people do the walk around to the house after the flood, the Switch is laying there in the fucking mud. Everybody's like, well, he didn't lose his Switch. It's really simple. This has all been shown.
Well, you didn't act like a friend who was happy to see their friend alive. And
No, you tried to figure out how
you
he
were
was
more worried
scamming.
about your questions.
Yeah.
No, what happened is that when Tonic ended up calling or getting a hold of Steph and Andrew, I think that's what pissed her off. She didn't
Yeah.
get the acknowledgement.
Yeah, no, she had to say
That's
that
my
it was a
personal
lie
opinion.
and that Steph and Andrew made this up and Tonic went with it.
Yeah, but I don't understand why that's being brought up anyways, to be honest.
Well, because Liz was pointing out
There
that
she is again.
even Tonic at one point in time got sick of her fucking ass.
Right.
And he was the last one, too. I mean, and I'm sorry, Tonic. I wanted to take up for you. I've been holding this back for a long time. I'm sorry. But ever since they pulled what they pulled last fall, I've thought about it. And you know how I feel about being loyal to a friend. You know how I feel about it.
Paige has been like this for years. She's been ran off several different places over the past years because of her stupidity.
Yeah, AK lady, not only did she lie about drinking and driving, but then when she was exposed with the video, she turned around and did a whole doxing stream because she was mad about being exposed for drinking and driving.
I just and here's the whole thing about people. Oh, Tonic scammed over the hurricane. Tonic never asked for any fucking money, you mongs. The rest of us were the ones that were saying if he gets found, he's gonna need access to some money. So here's his PayPal, Cash App, whatever it was. As soon as he actually got access to it again, got a working phone that he could log in with, he logged in and went, nope, stop. Do not donate any more money. I've got enough to replace what I lost. So there was no scamming going on.
And it
Can I
wasn't
add
within
something about
24
that?
hours, STL. Your fucking timeline's wrong.
Can I add something about that? I remember that, yeah, people were concerned because they knew he went out there broke. He had no money. He had no job. It was the whole reason why he went there in the first place.
Right.
It just happened to be an opportunist, an appropriate, I don't know. It was an
And
awful
Anonymous
time
is
there
right.
when a fucking hurricane.
Not a single. Did you donate to Tonic, STL? Because I don't think you did. And not a single person that donated to Tonic had an issue with what the fuck he spent it on. So why do you? Nobody asked you for help. Nobody asked you to donate. Nobody asked you for shit.
Besides to go swallow a shotgun.
Oh, stop it.
Tripping full of trigger.
I wasn't going that far. It's Liz's pen. I didn't know how far I could go with that. So
Yeah, Paige, you did, and that's noble. But then you fucked that up by afterwards doing what you always do, which is, well, yeah, the people who know how to look at this stuff don't look at it right. There's other questions we need to be asking. I need specifics. Do you really think a state-paid a guy that does body inspections is going to get the right answers? No. The government's corrupt. The cops are corrupt. Nobody's guilty. The courts can prosecute innocent people all the time. It's just something about your psyche that makes you ask questions when you shouldn't. When shit is absolutely 100% plain as day true, you go, I don't believe it.
We need to dig into this. And you screech and yell at people and call them idiots when they sit there and go, yeah, I know something about this. This is how these things work. You don't know what you're talking about. You're an idiot. That's why people don't talk to you anymore. It's why people don't fucking talk to you anymore, because everything turns into that argument. A good shoot, a good fucking police shoot that has been reviewed by multiple boards and found as good. You will sit there and go, nah, they're all wrong. They don't know what they're talking about. That guy shouldn't have been shot. It drives people
You might have
nuts.
offered him a place to stay and
Well,
work
just
and get
stop
on his
trying
own
to dig
feed
up
page.
information on people.
But
I mean,
because
Tonic,
he didn't
right,
take
Paige
you
did
up
want
on
to
it,
use
you
that to
called
make
him a
himself look
scammer.
Tonic is right about that.
All right. She just needs to stop trying to dig up shit on people. I mean, even with the whole like year court thing, that's the one thing that I don't understand. I know she likes to throw out there, oh, well, he was in that 1A, blah, blah, blah. But when he got pulled over, he wasn't even in that. But she still likes to snoop in his shit. It's creepy.
She pulled up shit from your divorce.
Right.
Creepy.
Look,
She pulled up
she's
stuff
had
that
it
was
out for
proven
me
to
for
be false
years.
and read them out like they were fucking true. She knows
Yeah,
exactly what
the
she's
accusations that were proven false by the DHS,
Right.
yes.
doing. Right.
I'm telling you, when you go to looking at someone's Facebook and shit, I don't care if it's public information or not. When you go looking for somebody's shit and you put it out there that's not out here, yeah, that's
Like I said, she's
bullshit.
had it out for me for years. She's always wanted to get one up on me, and she just, it's
Yeah.
just not going to happen.
Not to mention
Sorry.
when we all called you out for dogs and Ace
It ain't
and you
gonna happen.
denied it.
Good luck to
even though
anybody
you-
trying to. Good luck.
You did it with your own YouTube channel. You just changed
For
the
one,
name
I have
of
to
it so you
care.
could go
Oh, wait.
doctor.
This fucking voice leader shit.
I mean, we all verify shit. I don't think anybody up here is going to lie. Well, Golden might not, but I think the rest of us are going to freely admit that if you dangle shit in front of our faces and go, no, this is true. I'm actually the third king of Abu Dhabi. We're going to go look your fucking Facebook up if you use your real name. It's going to happen. But we don't come running back in with it. And I'm not saying you do, Paige, but you've definitely come in with information off of them. All of the pictures and all of your relatives and all of that shit and throw it all over live streams.
Paige,
and then
I
claim that you
do.
didn't because you were too fucking wasted to remember it.
Paige, I do have a little section, a special section for you in my Discord, but only I can see it. And I'll tell you one thing, out of all the voodoo dolls I did, yours was the bomb, the best one yet.
You changed the name of your YouTube channel to Docs Ace, then changed it back, and then denied it.
Yeah, she did that. She did that. Stupid.
And I remember standing up for you before the truth came out.
Oh, here we go again.
But
yeah, don't stand up for Paige because it always bites you in the ass.
I watched the fucking panel when you were finally presented with the evidence and you went, well, yeah, I guess I did. I just don't remember it. So now you forgot that again? Were you drunk when you agreed that you did it? This is your problem.
We caught you because we followed the link back to your channel and went right to your name, you fucking idiot. That's how you got caught.
Here we go again.
Yeah, okay, everybody, I'm done. I am done.
Oh, this is hilarious. I have the screenshots and everything.
I'm driving, so I'm just kind of listening.
You admitted to doing it, you fucking idiot.
It doesn't matter if she admitted, we showed it. We proved it.
Hey,
Right,
didn't we? I was fixing to say, didn't we do an episode on the shit show to remind everyone about the shit that she fucking did?
We had Mars unprivate the live stream and play the live chat, and when the name rolled by, it was Paige's fucking channel because you had changed it back to your name.
No, Steph, that was two different occasions. That was two different occasions you're thinking of.
When? Well,
Yeah,
I've been talking about that one the whole time.
Yeah, the Mars live stream she did under her actual name. There was, what's the other account?
No, she changed the name of her channel. So when we went back and watched it, it was Paige.
That was a different video.
You're talking about the COVID Queen account, aren't you?
Yes.
And that was the one with Remy.
I'm not talking about that one.
That was the one when he brought Remy home.
Yes. Yeah, we did prove that was her also. Yes.
Yeah, she's done it multiple times.
Yes.
Not to mention, you're obviously the Ace accounts that are around. It's so obvious that it's you. It's pathetic. Nobody else is bothered by Ace.
Paige and Shelly both need to use goldfish for their icons, so everybody knows that once they go around the tank once, they're going to forget it.
Yeah. No, STL. I don't think it had anything to do with the switch. It was because you were repeatedly calling him a fucking scammer. You were debating whether it was 10 hours or 7 hours or however fucking long when he told the stories within, 12 hours of the hurricane fucking happening?
Hold up. STL's perpetuating. Okay, that lie right there that STL is trying to perpetuate is really, really irritating. STL, the reason you and Paige got banned from the Discord was a unanimous decision by like 40 fucking people. Okay? There are so many people that hate you. Also, you were leaking shit out of there. Your pictures are annoying. No one wants to see what you buy. Ever. It's weird that you obsess about what I buy. Why do you care that I have an Animal Crossing Edition Switch? So bad. But that's besides the point. You and Paige got banned because you're terrible people. You need to take a look inward and get the fuck out of here and realize why you're making so many friends, so many enemies so fast.
Okay, sure, Paige. That's why there's over 100 people in there. Yeah, nobody wants to be there. There was a vote, and it was unanimous. There was no one that wanted you guys there. Not one person stuck up and said, we think they should be allowed to stay. Not a single fucking person.
Look, STL, I'm one of the few people here that likes you and likes to talk to you. It's because nobody cares about the Switch. It's not a big deal. It's really not a big deal. People gave Tonic money because Tonic lost everything he had except the clothes on his fucking back and a few things that he could carry. He was in a strange place, had no job, had nowhere to go, had literally nothing. We had no idea if he would be able to get anything. People donated money to him. Tonic clearly spent it wisely, found a place to go, did what he did, and spent the money on what he wanted to spend the money on, because that's what it was given to him for. Nobody needs to sniff around and be like, well, he should have bought this instead of buying that. Why did he buy this? It's no one's business. No one.
You didn't donate, and anybody that donated has no issue and has never complained with what he did with it. Why the fuck are you?
And it's not like he begged for the money in the first place.
Right. People willingly donated without him even asking.
I mean, it wasn't
Tonic
like he
never
ran
asked
around.
for a cent.
It's not even the most egregious thing the two of you have fucking done.
We don't worry about what Rebel buys. We know what Rebel buys. No matter what you send him money for, he's spending it on weed. What we're trying to do is keep people from getting fucking scammed by him. There's a difference. Do you understand that difference? Do I need to say it more slowly? Rebel
Because if Rebel doesn't get his little donos, he starts doxing people for not sending him money. There's a little bit of an issue with that. He starts threatening people for not giving him donos.
Not only that, but Rebel goes live and he plays the vulnerable pouty face and talks about his elderly mom and him. The lowest class members of society are about to be kicked out on the street, and all he needs is some money for the rent and some money from his car. And little old ladies and demented young ladies see this as the child that they can help out of poverty, and they throw fucking money at him, and he goes and spends it on fucking weed. He doesn't use it for what he's begging it for. He literally scams people. Tonic didn't scam anybody. Tonic never asked for a penny. Tonic never asked for a penny. That's what you're missing.
And it's not only that. The whole thing with Connie and the just preventing some other sucker from being born. I mean, the thing is that people give them money once. The only way to protect these people from doxing and threatening is to tell them, don't ever donate, because once you do, you're down the rabbit hole you can't climb out of.
And as we've pointed out, most people have their real name or some form of it in their donation software. Their financial software has that. As soon as you donate to Rebel, he's got you. Unless you were smart enough to have a corporate account that doesn't have any of your information on it.
I think that's the thing, though.
Luckily,
He'll ask for money for a certain thing, or it's given to him for a certain thing, and he doesn't. He'll end up, instead of getting tires or whatever, he'll buy weed with it instead of going to court. He'll buy weed with it. But then it's expected, like, to give him a donation. I mean, he throws a fit.
I cannot believe, Paige, that you cannot see that kid does something totally different from what everybody else does. See, if Rebel just did panels as a hobby and just put his Cash App link in his chat and didn't really talk about the donos, he would get more money. If Rebel had a part-time job and did live streams in his part-time, in his off time, he would get more money. Connie is doing himself the disservice.
if he would just treat people with a sense of respect, just a little bit of dignity, people wouldn't have an issue donating.
We are talking about somebody who expects $100 or more day after day after day after day. And it's just when he expects a wage, and nobody else on this panel circuit expects a wage, Paige. Why you do not see that, I'm sure I don't know.
And I don't care, even if Connie were to be civil now, I mean, it's just too late. I mean,
well, it's too late.
Fuck
It
him.
is. It is too late. It is too late. And this whole just ignore him, that goes back to preventing another sucker from being born, Paige. These people that come into the community and they watch him and they get suckered into giving him money. The next thing you know, they're being doxxed and attacked and screamed at.
Yes, that Christine. Yes, that Christine. That's hilarious.
Because maybe the next time Connie asks them for money, they haven't just got paid. And maybe they don't have the money to give them. But it's just before his court day.
Well, look, I don't know why y'all are arguing with her, because she will absolutely forget and deny all this tomorrow.
You're a fucking idiot. You are just a fucking idiot.
She'll deny that this ever happened.
Paige, I'd suggest you have a conversation with Bedtime Clown and his lovely lady and ask how they feel about where the money and items they gave to Rebel were used. Ask them.
Well, we all know what you did to Candace, so
no, I'm just saying.
It might not go well.
They gave Rebel a laptop and a phone and a bunch of other shit. And then when his laptop slowed down for some reason, it was probably updating fucking Windows or something. He decided that they had put a tracking software on him. He smashed the phone. I think he destroyed the laptop. He certainly doesn't use it anymore.
Cursive.
He went completely batshit and then started calling them out and hoping they would die.
Cursive, when Candace and Rebel fell out because Candace gave him all the money that she fucking did and Rebel was pouting about her on stream, Paige took a link, talked about her dead son, and offered to give him all the paperwork regarding her fucking family.
Yep.
You're a piece of shit, Paige.
But because
So Paige,
we save Bedtime Clown, we're not supposed to try to save anyone.
Right, exactly. We should let everybody go through that, because otherwise we're just, I don't know, making Rebel unhappy. Who the fuck cares?
We shouldn't prevent him from getting his recreational marijuana.
Right. Well, Paige, you should fund him then. You should fund him.
Yeah, be his page mommy. You're a limousine liberal. You're the one who thinks that people should throw money at problems and not worry about the consequences it causes. Him screaming and threatening and doxing people are the consequences that it has caused.
AK Lady Mom, we have asked several times why she comes to places that no one likes her. It's beyond me.
And now I think he actually is abusing his mom because he destroyed the phone that Bedtime Clown gave him. So now he's using his mom's phone. And she doesn't even have her goddamn phone most of the time. Because he insists on using it because he has to monitor it because he's so paranoid about what's going on.
She won't have to worry about that much longer. In about a month and a half, Ellen will be living here with her good son in Oklahoma.
You're not bothering anyone with your Switch comments, STL. You got to do better if you're going to troll. It's just sad, really. I think we had this
Yep.
conversation yesterday.
Although I'm not sure heading Malibu off at the Rebel Pass was a good idea, because now she seems to be purely stuck in DFK land, which may not be any better.
Poor DFK.
You better
Poor
not be
DFK.
lying about it, Paige, because Rebel's gonna lose his shit if you didn't. He'll probably dox you again.
Did you catch DFK going live to announce that he's claiming Malibu as his own, even if she doesn't know it? Anybody who says anything about Malibu is going to have a problem with DFK. What are you going to do, DFK?
Bad.
Come up on panel and swing your nut at us? Sit down.
And see, this is the problem with you. This is the problem. You are not helping him. You're not. You are not helping him by sending him money. You are not showing him compassion. You are not helping him find dignity. You're not.
Wait. You only sent him $50, you cheap bitch. Send him 100.
You are keeping him kicked down.
Wait, she can't donate to him. He blocked everybody who had donated to him in PayPal before, didn't he? I thought that was his whole thing today, was if nobody gave him money, he was going to block everybody from donating.
Yeah, right. Yeah. This is why, and see, in the last fucking 15 minutes of this stream is exactly why Andrew and Ace have said block and ban on site. I've stuck to it. And this is why I suggest everybody do it, because now we've been talking about all the Page and STL bullshit for the 1,000th time, and they're still in the chat acting fucking stupid.
And they will continue. Page has done it for years, people. Years.
Yep.
She's blocked and banned from several Discord, several YouTube channels. For years it's been going on.
Yeah. Just go watch her have a debate with, who is that guy?
Schrodinger's cat.
Yes.
Well, look, I'm of two minds on that. I think Paige did make some good points on that debate, and Kat just talked. Yeah, she did. She made some good points, and Kat
she
just talked
probably could have
over
won
as he
that
usually
debate
does.
if she wasn't sloshed and being an idiot.
But I mean, I cheerleaded Shelly. I also cheerleaded Paige for a while, but when she came out on the whole, well, yeah, Turtle Boy knows what he's talking about. You're all idiots. How can anyone not look at this court case and see that she's completely innocent? That's when I knew she's fucking gone.
Yeah, it wasn't just that. It was she doubled down on the bullshit Turtle Boy was saying about Kate too, because you're a piece of shit, Paige.
Yep.
But
that is how Kate split her. That is how Paige split her pants with me. Was the business about Kate?
But didn't Paige say that what's the Epstein guy was innocent?
I have no idea about that.
Didn't she take up for that guy or something like that a while back? Am I remember that correctly? If I'm wrong, let me know. I could have warned. What's his name? Something Epstein.
Jeffrey
Epstein, yeah, that he wasn't guilty or something of the child diddling or whatever it was. Yeah.
All right.
Good.
Well, we've been running past 3 hours. I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning tomorrow, and it'll probably be a while before I can wind down to go to sleep. So I think I'm going to wrap it up for tonight.
Don't we have a video of her back in Beware Mouse too?
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I think y'all were watching like the old video with the PDF thing, and she started like defending it. I'm gonna have to pull that. I know we have it.
And some of the age. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks for having me up, Liz. I'm gonna jump down. Everybody else, nice talking to you. Bye.
Later, Corrosive.
Bye, Corrosive.
Night.
Night, Andrew. Good night, Ace.
Good night, you guys. Sorry, I wasn't. I'm at the grocery store now, so I've just been kind of listening in. Not really.
Well, I'm wrapping things up. I gotta go adult tomorrow.
Right. Well, thank you for having me up and allowing everybody to vent, at least for a little bit.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
Going back to life. Bye, guys. Have a great night.
Bye,
I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.
Where's the white women at?
God, AC.
What? I'm dirty Mexican.
Where your white women at?
Well, I guess I'll end I guess I'll jump down. I'll let you do your own thing and shut down your show. But you can't end the show without doing this. I'm just a beater.
Steph, she might have had to go deal with a kid or something. So, one of the things that I'm going to do is I'm going to hold a celebration panel very soon. And the title of it is called Unexpected Song. And over the past year, Unexpected Song, those words have come to mean a great deal to me. And I want to invite everybody to celebrate a year of my breakthrough with me. My life, the past year, has been such a blessing. It's been wonderful. And I've been grateful for every day of it ever since. And it was unexpected the way it happened. But it's an experience that just makes me feel like I can move mountains. So when I hold this panel, I want everybody to come up and talk about unexpected celebrations in their life. Because honestly, panels don't have to be all about drama. They don't have to be all about bullshit. And they don't have to be about screaming matches and hating on people. We can always come together and talk about the good things that happen to us. Everybody take care, and I'll see you later.